Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Wavelength Wednesday. Woo! The only show on Twitch and YouTube playing Wavelength live. Probably. Haven't checked. What's going on, gamers? We're doing great, and yes, Haley, it is only 7:18, but we aim to go live at 7 today. So, as per tradition, we are 18 minutes late, but nothing's new there. We're gonna throw it right over to our contestants today.
Oh, it's just a little bit late today. What's up? How's it going, everybody? How's it going? I'm Corey. We got Austin over here.
Hi.
To my left. To my right, we got a new contestant alert! New contestant alert!
Oh my god!
We found him behind a dumpster.
We did find him behind the dumpster.
That is where I spend most of my Wednesday afternoons.
It's John.
Indeed, it is I.
We didn't find him behind a dumpster.
We found him behind an Arby's.
Next to the dumpster.
So how you doing? You doing good?
Yeah, man, big living, you know, life is good.
Ready to play some board games?
Yeah, dude, haven't played board games since the lake trip, so I'm ready.
Let's
prepared.
go, man. Let's go, man.
Very nice. And who's in our other seat?
Oh,
A water bottle?
I think so.
We used to have the bird there, but actually it's me!
Oh,
It's me
my God.
in that
Oh.
seat! Oh my goodness!
Oh, man.
Oh, I get it, because he's editing something in so that he's there, but we can't see that from here.
No,
That's
I am
crazy.
there in stream.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That's a chair.
Yeah. So, yes, we are going to do one of those special streams where I am going to be a participant along with Austin, which means we're going to have some level of audience participation the entire stream because I cheat and read chat. So, at any point, when it is the blue team's turn, and my turn specifically, we'll be taking input from you before the cooperative rounds.
I knew it. Austin always cheats. He's doing it again. He's cheating again.
Hey man, I got the hive mind.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've played enough CS with this guy to know what's cooking
Who
in
will
that
win?
brain.
I've never cheated.
Never beating the allegations.
I've just taken advantage.
I used my resources effectively.
I used it all
Wow.
properly.
Learned that one from a quality high school teacher.
Thank you, everyone who is in chat already. Glad to see you here. As a reminder, we recently uploaded a new YouTube video. If at any point you want to check us out right now or after stream, it's very entertaining. We actually just uploaded a short as well featuring Haley. So, Haley, if you ever want to go to the YouTube, you are featured in our most recent short.
And Mark, I should say that people should keep their eyes on the YouTube because in the next day or two, there's going to be a very special upload.
Yes, yes. Most likely tomorrow? Friday?
Sure.
Tomorrow or Friday, our Halloween special is going to be uploaded to YouTube. It's a very special video. It's going to be probably 35 minutes long, our longest video ever. And yeah, it's very entertaining. We all had costumes. The set was all decorated. It was a good time, and you'll be able to check it out at Boardgamers Live YouTube.
I was a pumpkin.
He was a pumpkin.
Wow, that's so creative, man.
Did you dress up for Halloween, John?
Yeah, I did, as a matter of fact.
Where were you?
My job.
Aren't we all?
Same here, man.
Aren't we all?
Everybody kept asking, why aren't you dressed up? I'm like, because I'm a serial killer. I'm blending in.
Very spooky response.
Pivot.
Well, on that note, let's hop right into the games. As per usual, our wonderful red team, being Corey and John, are going to lead us off. Corey, if you want to take the first card and lead us into it.
Oh my god, we reshuffled all of the cards back in, so it's a fresh selection.
Yes, last week we utilized custom cards for the Halloween special, but now we are back to the regular deck. As a reminder, you're allowed to draw 3 cards and choose which one you liked best.
This one. All right, I got it. I got it.
All right, what'd you get?
We're gonna do useless body part, useful body part.
Really makes you think.
You're back on that, aren't you?
I'm gonna stop.
This is gonna be.
No, feel free to continue.
I liked the bit.
All right, wheel time. Let's spin it. Let's see what we got, baby.
Okay, don't look.
Oh,
Don't look.
my mistake.
I will kill you if you peek. So
Look,
there's a lot of stake here.
I'm all about winning at all costs.
So you do the awesome strategy. You're just cheating.
Austin is staring right at it.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see the important part. I can see the back.
the important part.
It's branded. It says Wavelength on the back.
All right, you can look.
Okay, where was it?
So it was like in this area right here.
All right, now
So-
how this works
We have
is
180 degrees.
Corey has 30 seconds now to think of a clue on the range of useless body part to useful body part based off the location of the target that only he knows. 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. This is the trickiest part of the game. I mean, there's only so many body parts that you can even think of.
And some are more useless than others.
Yeah, that is that is the name of the game. Try to consider how useful
Got
or
any good
useless it
ideas
is.
of?
Yeah, we
one
can
way or
pitch
the other?
suggestions.
Just start throwing random body parts at me.
Hand, eye, nose. 15 seconds, by the way.
Uvula.
Ooh, that's a good one. Don't know if it works for where
That's a pretty
target landed.
useful body part. though.
Tonsils. I'm thinking the most useless one, but I can't tell.
I have that exact one in mind.
Okay, I think
Corey,
I
you
got
got
it.
10 seconds?
I think I got it. I think I got it. I am going to say your middle finger.
That's crap, man. That's a very useful body part.
Well, I mean, that just means you put it on the useful side.
Yeah.
That's an option.
All right. So look, if we're at a 90 degree, like that's top 90 degree,
Yeah.
I want you to go
Useless, useful.
at like, let's do 75 degrees. A little higher than that.
Like,
Higher. Yeah. Like towards center.
towards
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I'm at an
And then
angle, so I can't see it.
slightly down. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We got it. I'm locking in.
You're locking in there? Mm-hmm. All right, me and Austin for the left-right phase.
What are you thinking, Mr. Mark?
I mean, middle finger is relatively useless because, like, you can do everything you need to do in life without it, but it's really important for, you know, pointing to people you dislike.
Yeah.
Telling them they're number one.
I think John's placement is pretty good, but I would say it's slightly more towards useless. Do you agree?
I concur. I think it could be straight in the middle, or maybe a little to the more to the useless side. But it's still pretty like, I think it's in the middle. It's like neither useless or useful. It's just kind of there.
Okay, so we're locked in for one bonus point. We are saying that we think that the actual answer is to the left of where John set the dial. Corey, let's see where it really is.
Hoya!
You are. Why wouldn't you say like appendix?
Watch this. Because appendixes.
Yeah,
That does nothing.
I had to think of something that was like a bit off.
You could say tonsils. I don't even know what they do.
I don't even know what they do.
That's a tricky one, because like naming any finger, I feel like is already gonna put it more unuseful.
See, I was just thinking like middle finger is like, if you don't have a middle finger and you're only working with these 4 digits, you could still pretty much do everything that you already do.
Yeah, but then you're gonna look like a weirdo, man.
Yeah, but it's okay. Okay.
Yeah, ableist. Here we go.
Ableist,
Well,
buddy.
that means the score is now 0 for the red team and 1 for the blue team.
The mind meld is not there so far.
We are playing until 10. That is the score you are looking for, so still anyone's game. And Austin, it's your turn to choose a card.
You know what? Let's go with dangerous and safe.
A classic.
A classic. Real head scratcher.
He's not allowed to say it's a thinker anymore.
We established last stream, every time Austin says it's a real thinker, 10,000 years hell.
Well, that was just for the Halloween special. I think he's fine now.
Oh, okay. All
A
right.
brain buster, if you will.
We don't have a priest anymore. We can't be the qualifier.
Who's a priest?
We had a Priestess Jeremy, we had Jesse the Pirate, we had Austin the Pumpkin.
All right,
And then
Austin.
you, the Spoder Man.
30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue for me. Dangerous to safe. And, you know, I might
Cue
be
the
a
24
little bit
music.
biased with the timer.
I'm gonna say, I've got it.
You got it?
Swimming in 3 to 4 feet of water.
Okay.
Very specific.
How tall is the
Technically,
person?
you're not supposed to include numbers in the prompt. So I am going to editorialize it to swimming in shallow water.
Okay.
How tall is this person?
A couple.
Good question.
Couple.
They're all great questions
Is
that
this
are
a
not
giraffe
going to be
swimming?
answered.
yeah.
Is it a mouse swimming?
All right, dangerous to safe, swimming in shallow water. Well, swimming at all is relatively dangerous, but people go swimming every single day, and only a few people die from it every single day.
People win. People win gold medals because of swimming.
That's
There it
true.
is.
They do. So, surely it's not putting your life at risk any more than, like, driving. So, Corey, can you nudge it a little bit towards the safe side?
I will say though, you can die from
Well,
just
stop right there.
2 inches of water.
You can, if you're stupid.
Come on, man.
What, have you died from 2 inches of
Yeah,
water?
actually, I'm a
Okay.
ghost.
I'm actually feeling pretty good about that placement. I think I'm going to lock in right there. Red team, you now have a chance to go for a bonus point. Do you think it's to the right or to the left of where I placed it?
It's definitely safer than that. It's 3 inches up. I can just stand up, buddy. All right.
yeah.
Oh, you're drowning? Stand up.
yeah.
Get up.
Exactly.
Lift your head up an inch. You're good.
Exactly.
What if it's a toddler?
Well, then, natural selection.
They can't swim anyway. Who cares?
Natural selection, they're making it safer for society by
All right,
playing.
fair enough.
It's a very dense toddler that sinks straight to the
Dense
bottom.
toddler.
Okay, alright, confidently going on the safe side, thinking
Lock
I'm a
and safe.
fool for considering any water to be dangerous.
Yeah, just drink it, idiot.
Austin, let's reveal it. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
All tied up. All tied up.
It is all tied up. I understand the logic. I was just a little cautious of that scary water.
I said shallow.
You did.
So
but
just stand up.
Yeah, put
I'm
it
afraid
there,
of
man.
all
Put it
water.
there.
Yeah.
Well, that now means the score is 1-1, tie game, anyone's game, playing to 10, and John, it is your turn to take a card.
All right. Do you mind handing me some, sir?
No, you
I gotta
You
go
don't know
for it.
You gotta go around.
Alrighty.
Go around the back.
Oh, wait.
You,
Oh, no.
you spin this bad boy around. There you go. Yeah.
God.
And you pick 3 cards and you choose which one you like more.
Destroying the whole set already, it seems.
Okay.
John's first and last appearance as he destroys everything.
The house is going.
How's this going?
Also, as a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, if you could leave a like on stream, it is simple, it is free, and it helps us a lot.
Okay. I have my selection.
All right.
No,
It is forbidden, be encouraged.
Did you
I
spin
don't
it
know if
around?
we've ever used this
thought I
card
did.
before.
Did you?
Look at this.
Oh. Oh, hold on.
You gotta
Little-
spin the wheel and then see
Listen,
where it lands.
I'm just a rookie. Give me
He's just a rookie, guys.
It's his first ever round.
I expect you to know exactly how this game works. Always crank at it.
That soldier boy.
Also, I should note, if the 4 is completely
have-
hidden...
Did you have the cover off when you were spinning?
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
You should mix it with the cover on so you don't know where it's
Oh.
landing
Yeah.
either, and then you lift up the cover.
Nobody clarified this.
I apologize.
It's all
We
good.
didn't get a chance to do a practice round. We were already 18 minutes late.
Oh my God, come on. Okay.
Okay, and
that's-
Austin, can you operate the dial?
That's gonna do it.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
All right, I have my clue.
Oh, quick.
Farting in church.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, oh, you know, Father, Son, they weren't talking about that Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? We'll take it just a little bit up though, because I feel like there are things that you could do in a church that is much worse than passing gas.
I mean, not much worse.
You're releasing all them demons in the middle of the holy ground.
Holy crap.
So, we'll go. Oops. Fix that board I just knocked over. I think we'll go right there. I'm locked in. I like that. I like that
right.
positioning.
That was a damn quick answer to get there, by the way.
That's just how good my teammate is.
That's just how good he is. What are you thinking, Austin?
Well, personally, I went to a church where they encouraged farting.
Really?
It was the farting church.
What church was it?
Saint Gas.
Saint Farters.
Saint Bartholomew. Anywho,
Oh my god. Screw it.
I don't think it would be that forbidden.
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
it's in like this range. It's a no-no, but like he would have said like eating someone if he wanted to. I mean, this is not like this
Like,
is
it's
not
not a
eating someone
crime.
forbidden.
This is a PG-13
Like, they're not even kicking you out of the church if you do this. They're just
Yeah,
giving
it's
you a
just
funny
kinda like-
look.
Really?
Come on.
Yeah, it's just like. So we'll keep it on the encouraged side because it is encouraged.
Just saying, one of those gives you all your protein you need in the day.
I agree.
That's pretty good.
Let's lock it in on the encouraged side. All right. Corey, let's reveal the board. Farting in church. Oh my god!
There it is.
He's just that good.
What I tell you, my teammate's just that good, baby.
There it is.
1, 2, 3.
There was surely some cheating involved. Mainly because I didn't understand the rules. I thought I had it set even further than that. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yes. You keep the screen closed, mix it up, and then reveal to see what you're aiming for.
Randomizing that bad boy.
I understand now. Thank you for the clarification.
Yes, but wow, first ever round, solid 4. Farting in church was all it took. It is 5 points for the red team, 1 for the blue team. Austin, we have some catching up to do.
Yes, we do.
And it's also my turn.
Yes.
Mark turn.
Mark turn.
This is fun. I've never been a contestant while Mark is also a contestant.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Yeah.
I took 4 cards.
Well, you better
Okay.
just deposit one of those back, buckaroo.
They're cheating. They just keep getting away with it.
It's like when you're playing Scribblio and you have like 3 horrible words and then he just says, you know, I'm gonna do my own word.
I'm back. I took
Crap. Breaks it in.
4 cards. I only looked at 2 of them.
All right, fine.
So we are going to go with my card, good versus evil. And I probably shouldn't have walked back over here because I'm going to
Yeah.
have to look at that board
got a
in a
spinner.
minute.
That's amazing.
We're still exhausted from last week's stream.
How long is this stream?
Actually, you know, what we're going to do instead, because I want the audience to see this, is Corey, we're going to pretend like this is a cooperative round. Everybody look away, close your eyes. Corey, mix up the board, show it to me and stream. And we're going to work together on this one. Good to evil. And we need a 4 to catch up. All right. That's what we're aiming for. Chat, you are allowed to help me with this round. Close it up, Corey. And everyone can look, and also if you can set the dial back to being upright. Ooh. All right, 30 seconds for me. Good versus evil. I will be glancing at chat for as well.
This is messed up, man. They have like infinite teammates.
I know.
We only have each other.
Listen, man.
Chat
Chat is not.
You know, I think that might be a little bit much. I think
Let's also be real
too
here.
far.
This isn't like a Wubby stream where we have a million people just
like
flooding the comments.
loosely,
Can I show you art?
you know, take it up like a little bit, but it's obviously on that
You're
side.
alive in front of 30,000 people right now, Bucko.
You better be
I think he
That's
was a
a
bad
lie.
guy, right?
dogs away.
He did some bad things.
No, I am about to get.
Maybe Genghis Khan. That was a classic one. Paul Potts. I know that's a bad name. I'm gonna go with that one. All right, we're back
They
in.
can see my
All right.
deformed toenail.
strict 30 seconds with a little bit of help from chat, but I'm only going to read one prompt, unlike when we do the cooperative rounds.
Right.
I'm going to go with Pol Pot's.
Like Pol Pot, the Vietnamese
Well,
guy?
Pol Pot is definitely, he's evil. He did a lot of bad. But he's not the worst.
Now, Austin,
I mean, he's encroaching upon the worst.
can you two elaborate? I don't know who this
Pol
is.
Pot was the dictator of
Cambodia.
Cambodia?
I think it was Cambodia.
I thought it was probably Cambodia during the 1970s. And he committed many atrocity against his own people.
Ooh.
So
Some compare
That's tough.
him to Asian Stalin.
So you're leaving that much space there?
I think he's not a good man. But there's
Careful with the butt.
there's a I think
there
this
is.
leaves room for worse people. But he's definitely like he's
that
definitely
can't be named.
They can't be named, but
Yeah.
we're all thinking it.
Yeah. Maybe just a touch.
okay. I think I'm locked in there. He's not good. He's kind of bad news.
He's bad news
All right.
bear.
Bad news bears. Nobody likes him. Red team, it is to you. You have a chance for a bonus point, guessing if it's to the right or to the left of where Austin set the dial.
So John, we're in a really tricky scenario right now.
Look, let's look at the facts for a second. We have a lot of green on that other side.
But that means we have to objectively say we think it's on the good side.
No,
We can
that's
say
not what
that
John's
it's
saying.
on the lesser side of evil. That's what we're gonna say, is the lesser side of evil.
All right.
Pol Pot, pretty stinky guy, you know.
Hear
He-
me out, though. Hear me out, okay? There are certain Voldemortian people, he who shall not be named, okay?
Yeah.
They can't be named, right? So they can't say that all the way to the right. So, of the people that is stream appropriate, can you think of anyone that's more evil than that?
Can we say the communist guy's name?
What? Marx?
Me?
No.
Mark?
No, not
Communist guy?
not renowned philosopher Karl Marx.
The fellow with the mustache.
Oh, yeah, we say Joseph Stalin.
Yeah.
Joseph Stalin.
I mean, then you have that guy in like Uganda or whatever. He killed a lot of people.
All right. You've bloody convinced me.
Convinced me.
You put locking in on good?
Good.
No, we are
good
lying
side.
on the lesser side of evil.
Still evil.
Still evil.
You know what's great?
Still evil.
Chat was complaining, that this is a somewhat niche pool, and I agree, because I don't even know who Pol Potts is. The only reason I even know the name is from a Whitest Kids You Know skit when they were
God.
naming the worst orchestra possible, and they said the worst orchestra was Pol Potts, Genghis Khan, and Adolf Hitler, because they never met in person and didn't play any instruments. That would make them one of the worst orchestras ever. And with that, Austin,
I
let's
thought we
reveal.
couldn't name that guy.
I was just saying, I like how we went through such efforts to go around saying the name. 3.
Oh!
I told you.
Man,
You said the name on stream before.
All right.
Whatever. But that is a solid 3 points for the blue team, for the good
that's
guys.
definitely fair. It's definitely a fair. Yeah.
No points for the red team for their support of the brutal dictator.
Oh, come on.
These guys love the Khmer Rouge.
Oh, with that, I'm gonna go take care of that dog that's barking in the background. And
Kill it.
Corey, it is to you.
You know, Pol Pot.
Yeah? Give me a history lesson.
Interesting guy.
One of the people he, targeted
Okay.
were intellectuals.
Right. So, like me.
Yeah.
The way he targeted them was, do you wear glasses?
So me!
So that was one of the only metrics that he used to be like, okay, I'm going after this guy because they wore glasses.
Clearly, this guy reads.
He's a big thinker, as Austin would say. He's a thinking man.
Well, clearly he's never cracked open a book.
I am back for now, and just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, if you want to drop us a like on stream, it is fast, it is free, it is easy, and it helps us a shit ton.
Whoopee.
Whee! Do we have a card?
I do have a card. It's a classic card. We love this card so much. Dry wet.
Oh, the places this can go.
Spin the wheel time! I can't resist dry wet. It calls to me like the Green Goblin mask.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
All right, memorize that placement. Now it is time to think of a clue for dry versus wet. Corey has 30 seconds on the clock.
Good luck.
He's the only one who knows where that target lies. He has to scheme up an answer to get John to place the dial exactly with the wetness or dryness that he has in mind.
Boy. This is gonna get real interesting.
He's doing a soul read here.
The mind meld. I'm almost
Oh dear
uncomfortable.
God. 10 seconds left. It's a thinker. It really
makes you think.
makes you think.
Okay. We're going to say soil.
Soil, depending on where you're at, the geography of the land in which you see, could be very moist. But let's say you're out in the Midwest, maybe not the most damp land out and about.
It's a mixed bag, one might say.
Mixed bag.
Are you a
Yes.
soilologist?
No.
Are you a big soil guy?
Big soil head?
All right, I want you to go to like the 85-degree mark on towards wet.
Austin, can you move it from the center, please? We just don't want to damage the needle.
That's it. I'm locking it.
You're locking in there?
Oh,
I'm locked and loaded.
Right
Well, bring it a touch. Just touch back to center. Just touch. Like maybe a click. Yeah. That's it. That's the one. I'm locked and loaded.
All right,
Don't
locked
look at me
in.
like that.
Austin, it's to us. We have a chance to get a bonus point if we can predict whether the actual answer is to the right or left of where John put it.
What do you
Soil.
think?
I don't know. This is a tricky one. I don't know.
Soil, as the scholars say, is a mixed bag.
It is a mixed bag.
You know, I've heard
You
that.
get dry
I've heard
soil,
that.
wet soil.
So I'm thinking wet because he didn't say like dirt or earth or ground.
He said
which
soil.
He said soil. When
When
you
you
think of
some real,
soil,
like,
When you think of
Minecraft
soil,
soil.
think of like gardening soil and all
Yeah.
that. And that's typically pretty, it's got some moisture to it.
it does. Yeah, it dampens the plants so they can grow. So I'm pretty happy to put it on the wet side.
Ka-ching.
All right.
We're locked in wet.
Locked in wet. Corey's making a face. Let's see if he was thinking what we were thinking.
You know it.
Why?
And
Why would you
should have kept
say
it.
soil? You could have said like anything.
Yeah,
If
walk
you
us through this
wanted
one,
it to be
Corey.
dry.
So, ground. If it was wet, we would just fall into it.
What?
I have never heard such
What do you
an
mean?
uneducated
mud.
statement in my entire life.
Well, that means there is no change in score from the last round. It is still 5 for the red team, 4 for the blue team, and anybody's game. Austin.
That was truly
I'm looking.
horrendous.
It is very clear. One side of this team is pulling its weight more than the other.
What are you talking?
And I'll give you a hint, it's not me.
Look, we all have bad games. Some of us is more than others.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen this card used, so we'll go with this. We're going with sustenance and hot cuisine. Hot cuisine is fancy cuisine for the layman.
Artisanal cuisine, if you will.
Sure.
Artisanal.
They call me Jimmy the Spinner the way I'm spinning this wheel.
Who calls you that?
Me.
That's at least one person we know who does it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta agree.
The first spelling mistake of stream, possibly of many. It is Pol, P-O-L pot, not
Yes.
Paul pot, as I
Yeah.
spelled it.
Who
My mistake.
did they spell it as Paul?
It's P-O-L.
I
Yes.
spelled it as Paul.
Yes.
I don't know the guy.
Indeed. Renowned historian
I'm gonna look
sitting
Paul
here.
in real quick.
Pol Pot.
Who's Pol Pot?
Pol.
Just a Vietnamese guy named Paul.
Or big marijuana guy.
Your
Named
choice.
Paul.
He's a big pot guy, Paul.
Big pot guy. Ironically, I know a Paul who really likes the pot.
I am back. Austin.
I am back and speaking to the mic this time. Austin, have you thought of a clue for sustenance versus hot cuisine?
Okay, so one of the big plates, couple small slices of meat with a fancy garnish on top.
Come on, man. How do I write that in the prompt? Can you give me something?
Small portion.
Okay.
Small portion steak with garnish.
You know this thing's at least $120 just to look at it.
That's true. They call it the experience.
The experience. The
Okay.
meat eater
It's also-
experience.
okay, there we go. Small portion steak with garnish. So did we define what hot cuisine
Hot
means
cuisine
again?
is like fancy, upper class. kind of meals.
Artisanal.
Artisanal.
Yeah, like the
Okay.
caviar of the world.
Like you don't need it, but it's
Okay.
like
You're
it's,
just
it's like
rich.
it's really just
What?
like to be like I bought that, I ate that, yum yum yum.
It's less of going
Like-
for like food and more so going for an art experience.
yeah.
So it's like everything they served in Ratatouille.
Yeah, like have you ever
Yeah.
seen people? You know, they're able to like transfer the yolk of an egg from one to the other. You know,
Yes.
that's our level of hot cuisine.
Hibachi chef. He's driving a hibachi chef.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So with that in mind, I mean, this is a steak. It has sustenance to it, but it is specifically small portion and with garnish, which, you know, that's all a bunch of nonsense. Corey, can you start moving it down? Maybe a little up. A little more. Stop right there. Do I want to move? This is steak. Corey, can you nudge it up a teeny bit? Stop. Down a smidgen. Split the difference. I want to go right there. I'm going to lock in before I think about it too much.
All right.
Red team.
It's to the right.
It's to the right.
Yeah. There we
He
go.
didn't think about it enough. Because like
Because
it's
he's not a man of true artisanal taste.
true. That's true.
He is a poor.
Now it could be that the garnish is like 1 singular gram of uranium. And it's all the way to sustenance, baby.
If you ask me, that's got to make it at least $1,000 a plate. Can you imagine? You know, you got like, you know, what's the guy, Oppenheimer? This is the steak. I put
This is the
uranium.
Oppenheimer steak. It's a tiny little steak with 1 uranium gram garnish.
You don't
They
feel
had
the
to
effect.
build a lab in Arizona to make
Yes,
this steak.
exactly.
All right, we're locked in.
didn't blow up.
We're locked in. What? Because
Locking into the right. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see it. Was my taste off? I was riding on steak a lot. Oh.
Look at that.
When it's
There
a
we
small
go.
portion, the steak, it being steak does not matter because it's barely anything.
It could
I mean,
be
like a
Austin's
small
mustache
steak
hair.
Still has a bit of sustenance to it. I
Hey, buddy.
feel.
Hey, buddy. I hear what you're saying.
L.
Okay,
Hold that one
alright.
for me. Hold that one.
Fair enough.
you.
The score is now 6 for the red team, 4 for the blue team. As a reminder, we are playing to 10, which means if the blue team gets a perfect score on their next round, they could win here and now.
Red team.
But never count it over till it's over.
You know, it's funny. I've gone back and I've been editing the past few videos. The amount of time Mark switches red and blue team is crazy.
Yeah.
We should put some colors behind y'all so I can tell at a glance. 6 for the red team. If the red team lands on the board at a perfect 4 in this next round, they could win here and now. John, it is to you.
Redemption round, John.
Redemption.
Make sure to spin it with the screen closed.
I am Don't tell me what to do, bucko.
Okay,
All right.
you can cheat too.
Well, you guys are cheating. Wait, we need some
You
kind
took
of
a
advantage.
fourth card, and you
know, we
called
looked
Pol
at two
Pot
of them.
wrong.
And it's not even helping us.
That's a good point. That's a good point. They need the
SMH.
buff.
Hey, it's never over till it's over.
I'm gonna cut straight.
Oh, this one is about to get topical.
Oh no.
Today, I have for you, the good people, least evil company
Okay.
versus most evil company.
You gotta spin it back around. And
I'm just gonna give it a little spin.
No, you
and
can't.
Nope.
that's not
do you-
how
We can all see it.
we can
Oh,
see
oh my God!
You haven't covered it.
Corey, can you do a demonstration of how to spin the board?
Listen, I understand what is happening. I didn't realize that it would blow wide open. Okay.
There's a reason Mark is the tech guy and not a player. He needs all the help he can get. Well put, Thomas.
You know, it's impressive that two of the people who are at the show the most, being me and you, are also two of the worst players of this game.
Hey now, I've had one or two good rounds.
That's true. Actually, you know what, Mark? We're the two best players here.
Yeah. Edit the video so that we're the best players.
We're the
John,
two best players.
You have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. Least evil company, most evil company. It's hard, because how do you even name a not evil company?
I got it.
You got it.
McCormick Spice.
That is a pull. I'm gonna be honest. I think about them. You know, I think about McCormick a lot, but it's only for like 3 seconds at a time when I make dinner, and then I forget about them for the next 24 hours. Least evil company, most evil company. Dare I say it? It's got to be on the least evil company side, because McCormick are just kind of making spices, unless they have some terrible tragedy that I haven't heard of at
Where
this
are they
point.
sourcing their spices?
I have insider information on this one.
Oh God, you both are giving me heart palpitations here. Let's put it back in the middle here. Let's think about it. They're a spice company. That is a good point. Where are they getting their spices from? So maybe they definitely are on the evil company side, because maybe they're stealing the spices from my grandma's spice drawer and reselling it. That'd be pretty.
You never know.
Oh, yeah, this is a real brain buster. Oh, my.
You know what? I'm going with my gut. I'm gonna go on least evil side. I'm gonna go like right.
All right, DJ Funkalooza.
He's gonna randomize.
Hey, yeah. All right.
Are you locked in, Corey?
I'm locked in.
Okay.
All right.
Now, me and Austin have a chance to go for a bonus point, or do we think it's to the right or to the left, before Corey put it? Austin,
They make spice.
it's to the left. Yeah, it's the least evil company
Yeah.
for sure. Also, for future rounds, John, you should try to keep a little bit of a poker face. I couldn't do it.
It's okay. I wasn't looking at him.
Yeah, it was funny, Corey. When you watch back this footage, your back's turned, moving the dial, including John's behind you going, with that in mind, Corey, let's reveal the board.
What's that? A point for us.
Even with that, you were just off. You were just off, Corey.
Austin fucked me.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You don't know
it's in my head.
You don't know where they source their spices from?
Oh my God, he got me. He actually did it, the bastard.
Are you that, like, washed right now? I think you're on too much Reddit, Corey. It's a spice company. They make pepper.
The little devil in your ear got to you.
To be fair, I did put it on the least evil company side.
Well, that makes the score 6 for the red team, 5 for the blue team, and it is anyone's game as we go to the blue team's power player.
You suck.
I'm fucking stupid.
Whoa.
That's my one. That's my one for my PG-13.
So I still have one in the bank.
Oh God.
Grabbed 3 this time.
Wow, he
The
learned
right
how to
way.
count. That's amazing, chat.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Crunch.
Well,
Where are you going?
Remember to spin.
Where are you going?
He's gonna have me spin it and show chat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
All right, we're winging it. We're winging it.
The card that I chose was happens suddenly, happens slowly. And as a reminder, since it is my turn and I cheat by looking at chat, chat is able to help me on this round. So everybody's gonna see where this lands except the contestants. So Corey, can you mix up the board and everyone else look away? All right, reveal. That is what we're aiming for. Chat, you're able to help me with this. We're aiming for that 4. I need to show the card. It is happens slowly, happens suddenly. We're aiming for that 4. Memorize that placement. Corey, close it up. And we're going to have 30 seconds of strict deliberation.
Can you fix the dial for me? It's a little
So looking for something that kind of happens suddenly, but not like too suddenly. I'm thinking. A light changing to red. I think that's kind of middling. I think that makes sense. It's sudden, but it's not too sudden. You know, you can kind of jump the light if you want. Like a traffic light.
some long whiskers.
Changing to red. Do you not like that one? Oh, okay. All right.
Ron Swanson is joining us.
All right, I'm gonna give one more second for chat to say anything if they want. If not, I'm gonna go with it. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna go with my gut on this one. Happens slowly. Happens suddenly. It is going to be a traffic light changing to red.
Are we talking about from yellow to red?
The problem is, they're not all the same.
What if it's like the Joker, and he just has a magic button?
What are you?
Well, bam!
Now, what are you talking about?
No. Hear him out. Hear him out.
No, I don't think I will.
I don't think.
Corey's like, please hear him out.
Listen to this guy.
Or you're just really vibing out to some music. This small family of 5, and then all of a sudden it's red. What are you gonna do?
What does a small family of 5 have to do with it, John?
They came out of nowhere, just like that red light.
Now, this is tricky because changing to red, there's that yellow stage in between. I don't know what they call it. So it's not
The
as
intermission.
sudden.
The yellow stage in between.
He's never
The
bothered to
caution,
learn about yellow
the
lights.
I speed up to full
Yeah.
throttle.
So,
Phase.
Book it.
man, Mark, this is the worst one you could have given me. This is a thinker. I'm thinking.
They're all thinkers. Everyone's thinking.
You're in the middle of New York City, and you're
The
trying to
taxi
get to work.
driver?
I wish I had been given a location, because then I could, like a general geographical location, I could say.
Listen to the taxi driver behind you. Honk, honk, honk. Move along, buddy.
There's so much to think about.
Depicted by famous actor, Oscar-winning man, Robert De Niro.
Austin, I know it's a thinker, but are you coming to a stopping point? The
What are
light's
you
metaphorically
thinking?
changing to
He's
yellow.
a thinking man.
It's a lot of you said it's a thinker, but I can't help but notice you're not thinking about anything.
I am thinking in my noggin.
All right, well, share with the class, please.
No, I won't. See, the thing
He
is,
doesn't want to give you hints.
if it's like a round these parts, it'd be like somewhat slow. It depends on the light. That's the thing. It depends on the light.
All right.
Or,
But I'm
I
gonna.
really think it does.
It does, because some lights are quicker than others.
Can you give us an example?
No. I am just gonna lock in, and I'm gonna be done with this.
Okay, all right. Red team,
It's
you
to
have
the
a
left.
chance for a bonus point. Do you think it's the right or the left? Or
left.
also put the dial.
You think it happens slower?
Just a tad slower.
So you still think it's sudden, but kind of like in this,
Yeah.
ooh.
I mean, it's to the left. That's what I'm telling you.
All right, listen. You've attributed the most points to this game for our team so far, so I will listen to you.
Listen to my judgment.
We're locked in slowly.
That is fair enough. Locked in on happens slowly. Alrighty, Corey, let's reveal the board. Come on.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Austin, you struggled to think about it, but you got there. You got what I was
thought about
thinking.
it.
All right, Corey, we're gonna need a big one.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, you know, like it has
I
a
was kinda
range of how
sweating there.
fast and slow can happen. But now that that is the case, red team, I hate to inform you, we have caught up a bit. It is now 6 for the red team, 8 for the
What do you
blue
mean
team.
caught up? You're in the lead. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we
You
caught
were
up.
in the lead previously.
That's not caught up.
Don't,
That's overtaken.
don't try and explain
Okay,
it.
it's a
He's
thinking
too much
man.
of a thinker for you. All right. My teammate's on another level here.
Well, just a reminder, we are playing to 10, so what that means is a placement on the board
Corey,
anywhere
you
for the
need
blue team from here
to
on out
get this
will
together.
be a victory. Also, a perfect 4 for the red team will also be a victory. Also, I will note you cannot win off that bonus point when we do right-left at the end. You can tie the game, but you cannot win. Just to keep things exciting. As Corey selects a card, if you are watching on YouTube,
need to
if
get
you
logged
could
out.
leave a like on stream, that little thumbs up button, it helps us a lot, it helps out the channel, and it's quick, easy, and free. So, Corey, what you got?
I'm not sure if we've ever done this one before. Maybe we have. Rough, smooth. Don't say it.
What is he talking
I was
about?
thinking it.
Don't
I
say
was
it.
thinking it.
That gets the cogs a turning in my brain.
Oh, it's a noggin jogger.
I'm
Look away from the board.
Thank you, Toppi in chat, for leaving a like. Very appreciated.
Thank you, Toby.
All right. You may look now.
All right. Corey, you have 30 seconds to think of a clue for this rough card, I must say.
Oh my God, because it says that on there.
It says it on the card, yeah.
Mark, comedic genius. I gotta say, big fan.
I'm
Put that
taking
in the
off my
YouTube video.
microphone.
Please.
You'll be on tour shortly.
I am thinking quite hard now.
I didn't know he was capable.
It's the first for everything, John. First for everything.
What
This
will you
is
do?
a tricky one. There's probably a reason that no one selected this card before. We've played this game for 10 episodes now, so you get a little nervous when someone says you've never done this card before. Like, is there a reason? Is Corey making the biggest mistake of his entire Wavelength career by choosing this card?
That's messed up, man.
Corey, you have 15 seconds on the clock.
Cue Jeopardy music.
I
Eventually.
think I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a polished stone.
Like a granite, if you will. A kitchen countertop. Well,
He's not
He
allowed
can't
to elaborate.
elaborate.
Oh, yes,
Once he
yes.
gives the prompt, he can't elaborate.
polished stone. Put me at the 45. Put me at like the. Alright, bring me to 45 towards smooth. I think that's just a touch or two. Give me like 3 clicks.
Which way?
Right. Yeah. A little back. Back it off just a hair. I'm locked in.
All right.
Now, before you guys start debating, I'm curious. This is unbiased. I'm just doing this because I'm curious because you didn't really say much. What's your thought process behind this, John?
So look, I have 2 pictures. I have like a stock JPEG image of like a smooth stone, in my brain. I said Brian because I have a problem. But,
Go on.
problem.
but a polished stone, it could also be like a granite. And don't you want like a nice smooth countertop surface? You don't want that to be porous, because when you're inevitably tanked one night and spill an entire bottle of wine, you're not going to get that out of there. So,
All right.
There's some lore I'm lore.
I understand the logic. Well, bonus points, blue team, we have the opportunity to see, do you think it's more to the right or to the left, where John put it? Corey did make like a little bit of a face. I'm wondering.
That's just my face.
I mean, I think John actually had a pretty good placement. I'm a little bit nervous. But like, if you think about the stone you get from like a riverbed, like a skipping stone, that's smooth AF.
That's pretty smooth. And
That's pretty smooth.
It's a polished stone.
It's a polished stone. I think it might be more smooth.
When I think of polished stone, I think of a man polishing it.
Corey.
Just some guy.
Just some guy polishing it, and he did a really good job, and it's super shiny and smooth.
That's a TikTok series.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I'm thinking smooth.
All right.
We are going to
We're
lock
locked in smooth.
on the smooth side, polished stone. Corey, this is potentially for the win. Oh, I'm scared.
Oh wait, there's a point for us.
Well, that is points for both teams. I think that's pretty good placement. I agree with that. Wow, okay, so that is bringing
was a loss
the
on my
score neck and neck. It is 8 for the red team, 9 for the blue team.
Again, neck and neck would imply tied.
I'm going to reach across this computer and strangle you.
And he's gonna grab you next time.
Now
So
don't
a
get me
placement-
excited.
A placement on the board anywhere for either team is a victory at this point.
They don't get another point. Not one.
How do you
We can win it here
What?
and now.
You can't just cheat.
We'll go with this. We got unhygienic and hygienic.
Me.
I put the cards away. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
After saying polished stone, you could have said like granite, and I probably would have got it a couple ticks up.
You're the one who was equating granite to polished stone at the beginning, so that's on you.
that's true.
So
30 seconds, Austin, to think of a clue. Unhygienic, hygienic, potentially for the win. We just need to hit the board anywhere at all, and the blue team takes it home.
this guy's a hygiene machine over here.
Oh yeah,
I do like
yeah.
to be hygienic.
So he
He
knows.
really is. No pressure,
How
Austin
often do you
says chat.
moisturize, Austin?
Pretty often. Big fan of moisture.
Austin,
I guess.
you have 15 seconds.
What brand do you use?
Don't distract
I
him,
lied.
John.
Plot twist of all century. Do you moisturize, John?
I do
Every day, every night?
every day.
When you get out of bed, you slip right out.
All right, I got
Just
it.
into a vat of lotion. I'm like Joan River.
Let's hear it.
Rolling around in mud.
Rolling around
Maybe it's that like spa.
in mud. Shut up.
No, he's got a good point over here.
The devil in my ear.
Yeah.
All right, so
Like this could be the stuff that, Kate Upton uses for like her bath water.
this is interesting. So it's definitely unhygienic, but I don't know how unhygienic this is. This isn't like rolling around in a swamp. Corey, can you stop doing that for the love of God?
I'm trying to help you out, Mike.
It's off kilter.
Put it to about the middle of the unhygienic side. Because this isn't like...
This is such, you know what, I judge this. Because this is such a baby shot. This is what that is. You're just saying put it right in the middle. I'm guaranteed to get something, aren't I?
But that's not guaranteed
You're shooting
at all.
a shotgun at the broadside of a barn.
I'm stuck on the
What are you
term.
talking about?
He's just saying shit, man.
Yapping, man.
It is.
Saying shit.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it's not like manure, you know. I don't think it's all the way unhygienic, but it's pretty dirty. You're certainly not happy to be rolling around in that mud.
But maybe you are.
Just to anger John, I
Maybe you're
guess.
just a
I'll
dirty little
keep it
boy.
right there.
You'd be like a dirty little boy. Oh no!
You can't say that.
I mean it in
All
the literal
right,
sense.
Haley would say 2 ticks to the left. I'm just gonna go right here. I'm gonna say
Sure?
whatever. We're right here.
Who's
Yes.
this? You're going to trust chat on this? You're not going to trust your dear friend
It's actually
that you went through
chat.
a D&D campaign with? That was
Did we? All right. You know what?
horrendously abandoned.
Just for that, take it down 2 towards unhygienic, very slightly. Okay, so up, a little, like split the difference. Stop. All right, right there.
See what I mean?
2.5
He's a
ticks
baby-
in
he's a baby shot.
Neil's opinion.
That's what he is.
Don't call it that.
All right,
I don't know.
bonus point for the red team. What are you guys thinking? Do you think it's to the right or to the left?
It's mud.
It is mud.
It's mud.
I'm going to trust your judgment on this one, Corey.
It's mud.
I'm
That's
getting
unhygienic.
real nervous. I'm getting
It's
real
about
nervous.
to be 10-9.
Austin's making
They've
that
already won.
face. This is potentially for the win. Unhygienic, hygienic, rolling around in mud.
Rolling around the mud.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
We got it!
That last tick
There
up,
it is!
That last tick up actually killed it.
He thought hard about that.
Shit.
About that spa mud. I knew I had it. I got into his brain. That's why we're still
about
here.
The spa mud. It's just I don't think mud's that dirty compared to some other things.
That is true. It's not like rolling around in raw sewage.
The 0.5 tick would have saved me.
I
SMH.
practically play in raw
I like
sewage
mud.
for money.
IDK.
4 times a
Tragic.
week.
Well, oh my goodness, that makes the score 9
A dead heat.
to 9.
What
We are
is
playing
that, Mark?
to 10. As John would say, it is now neck and neck. Previously it was not, but now it is, I suppose. But
Now it literally is.
strange things happen in this game when we get to 9 to 9. Red team,
Oh, do it no more.
we are playing to
Can't
10.
take it no more.
And I believe
John's
it is John's turn.
This is it. This is for all the marbles.
Come on, big fella.
I'm taking this team straight home.
Yes, chat tried to guide me in the right direction. We were so
They knew
close.
best.
It happens, you know? You have those ones where you just miss.
See, if only you didn't
Well,
shoot
I
babies or
know.
whatever John was saying.
I know exactly what I'm doing here.
I don't know, just saying something along that lines.
I didn't even have to look
Baby
at all
shot.
3. I'm gonna make this real nice and easy.
Did you spin it?
Nope.
Did you spin it?
Just
No, I did
spin
not.
around,
Yes.
spin around.
Oh my god.
What's the card, by the way? Yeah, John opened it all the way.
Untalented versus talented. This shoots my original clue
Hold on,
right in the
John,
foot.
can you respin the board and open it all the way? When you open it.
What do you mean?
Because when you don't open it all the
around like
way,
this.
it's an indication of where it is.
I understand. We gotta keep this totally fair.
That's right in my ear,
Yes. The loudest spinner we've ever had. No
Okay.
pressure. This is for the win. What
So
was the
for
card again?
Untalented versus
Oh,
talented.
You did read that. I do have that. Okay. You
Get it
have
right. Just to satisfy my OCD.
30 seconds on the clock.
Myself.
John. It is now time to think of a clue.
Myself.
Oh, that's your
That
answer.
is my clue.
Okay.
I'm locked in. I got it. That's the clue.
You're gonna do this to me?
You're goddamn right. I'm doing it to you.
Come on, man.
I feel like this is pretty easy.
Corey, this is for the win, by the way.
This is messed up. This is messed up, all right? So, listen. Are you gay, Austin?
This could be so mean. Or so
Genuinely, that needle could be placed anywhere on the board.
Here's the thing. I know John, and John never passes up the opportunity of a good self-deprecating joke, all right? Because John is that type of person, okay? He loves having a good laugh at his own expense because he's confident in himself. But that confidence is because he's talented. So, I'm at a crossroads here. Do I think he was honest and said talented? Or do I think he's taking the opportunity to make a joke about himself? I'm ignoring this side of the screen.
Any placement could be valid. Wow, you laugh loud.
I have never felt such pressure.
Corey, your friendship is on the line. It's not just a game. It's your relationship with this man.
I don't know.
I'm gonna take you out back and beat you up. Beat you senseless.
Okay, listen, okay? I gotta go. I'm gonna, listen, okay? Chad, let's you meet Chad. It's just us now. Nobody else is in this room, okay?
Oh, no.
My good friend John, who I love very dearly and have known for over a decade, never misses an opportunity to have a laugh at his own expense, okay? So, I gotta put it over this way to let the record show. I think this man is very talented. I think he's very talented. Oh, no. I'm locked in.
You're locked in. You're locked in. Okay. There is no bonus point because it's 9-9. We just go straight to it.
Do I look like Leonardo DiCaprio?
John, you didn't put it on the Leonardo DiCaprio side.
I'm definitely not pulling off. Who was the guy in that movie where he's like, oh, hey, Mark, whatever that guy's name is?
Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, I am not Tommy Wiseau, untalented, doo-doo, poopy.
I knew it was in the middle. I knew it was in the middle.
You have been off!
You feel better. I thought there was no world that my friend John didn't think he was talented to some extent.
Corey,
Insane.
you know what I do.
Insane
love this
round,
guy.
by the way.
All right.
This guy's inspiration.
Spaghetti Supreme in chat says, Corey, name 2 of John's talents.
He's a good listener. And he works out.
I don't even work out anymore. I'm in debt up to my ears. I don't have time to work out. I do nothing but work for my corporation.
It is now my turn.
John was a mistake.
Oh no. Why isn't there alcohol here?
That'd be horrible. I think that'd be downright despicable.
I'm just gonna start eating pizza on stream.
Somebody bring the crafting
I feel
table
like
right
it was
here.
even almost a hint that I had to subtly drop my OCD to put it right in the middle.
I love
Spin
chat
around.
is saying John has no
Spin
poker
around.
face.
Spin
They
around.
say you needed like a paper bag to hide. The card, by the way, is harmless to harmful. Corey, spin up that board. Everybody look away.
I can't believe you did this to me, my own friend.
Your own friend who lives with his parents.
All right,
has
chat,
never
we're
left the
aiming
state.
for that right there. That is what we're aiming for the win. It is 9-9. Corey, cover up the board. Whew.
Oh my.
All
heavens.
right, and I am not even going to look at chat. I'm just going to jump in right away, and I am going to go with kill yourself.
What?
Are you even allowed to say that on Twitch? Are you allowed to say
That's actually TOS.
Wait, it's the prompt. I'll say killing yourself because it's
That's
the
even
prompt.
less-
It's not.
It's the prompt, baby.
It's the prompt.
All right. Kick it open, I guess. You don't even need 50-50.
For the win, open it.
Don't cheer that. Don't do that.
Yeah, yay, killing yourself.
After we damn near lost with mud. Thrown it in the mud.
This is just, it's to make up for the mud one. I feel bad for the mud one. Oh, all right, well, that means the final score for round 1 is 9 for the red team, 12 for the blue team, and
Corey.
that...
It took me 25 hours of gameplay to kill Radahn, and you think I have talent. And I'm not talking about the old Radahn. That little guy.
Radahn.
Oh my god.
Ah, golly. Well, John, I admire you putting yourself out there for that clue. I think it took courage to give that as a clue.
Listen, I might have got it wrong, but I did say you were both funny and talented. So really, who's the real winner here? That's you, buddy. You're a winner in everyone's hearts.
Well, we are about to move on to game number 2. This is a best 2 out of 3 kind of game. But before we do, if anyone needs to take the opportunity to use the bathroom, grab a drink, anything like that,
You sit down.
take off your mics before heading in. Thank you very much. And yes, we will banter in the
I've never
meantime.
been more disappointed in my entire life than I am standing here before you today.
Yeah, it always is a little bit unfortunate when you end the game on all the way to one side or all the way on the other, because those are the easiest clues to give. Corey's joining me over here.
Hey chat, how's it going?
Yeah, you want to see what chat's saying?
Yeah.
This guy has some ideas that I decided
Oh.
not to read.
Yeah, no, we're gonna veto that one. We're gonna veto that one. Yep.
But yes, we're taking a short break for our game number 2, and I will take this opportunity to say, if you're watching on YouTube, if you could leave us a like, hit that little thumbs up icon on stream. It is quick and it is easy, and it helps us out a bunch. Look how many likes we're getting. Look how many thumbs up.
They're all flooding in.
Wow.
Scroll through chat as soon as I put that clue in.
Oh yes. It started with Haley saying, absolutely no faith in John, TBH.
No one believes in John but me.
I didn't read that one. Saying you need a poker face, get a mask, bag with eye holes. No, Spaghetti Supreme. It is not the report channel button. It is the thumbs up button. That's the one you're aiming for.
Is my money in?
I don't know. No, probably not. You can just take off your mic if you want. No, but some people here really like Fresca. I'll repeat what John said since he has his mics off. He asked if this was sponsored by Fresca.
Fresca could.
Yo, what's with
Fresca
the,
could sponsor us.
What's with the sink Fresca?
I was wondering that too. There's a Fresca in our sink right now.
It's like an ice cube though.
Ben, care to explain?
Yeah, let me get. Do I have the right mic? Hold on. Let me get the right mic. There we go. Check 1, 2. Hold on. Why aren't either of these working? What's going on?
Fresca sponsor us.
Alright, that's good. Alright.
You could pay us in Fresca.
Pretty sure it's the. Oh my goodness. It is this one.
We are getting back into the game soon, folks. Just taking a quick second to wrap things up. Oh, John, I'll let you finish eating. Oh, wow.
Check 1, 2. There it is. Okay, so you know when you get soda and it's warm, but you want it, so you put it in the freezer so it cools off a little faster. I did that last week.
That's all from Ben. All right, I think we're back. We're not back yet. It's not back yet. We are delaying a little bit more. Spaghetti, no, the thumbs up is neither the inappropriate content button or the promotes terrorism button. It is one just off to the side. It looks like a big thumb. Also, I will mention, we very recently uploaded a new YouTube video on our YouTube channel. So if you're not following the YouTube, you can check us out. We post shorts, we post long form content. It is very entertaining. And you can catch us live on the YouTube. Oh no, did the camera die? The break's gonna be a little bit longer. Infinite break, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. We'll try to keep up the banter. Yeah, all right, I'll just continue as the contestants are eating, talking about this light bulb, which if you're watching a Halloween special, you may have seen things suddenly get darker on stream. That's because this light busted, and now it is on my desk.
Is that we are trying to hit 50 subscribers so that we can go live on YouTube Shorts.
Yes, that is a good point. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube, if you could subscribe to us as well. We are at 29 subscribers right now, I believe, and our goal is to get to 50 so we can go live on YouTube Shorts. Vertical format. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy?
You, a couple friends subscribe, we're there. And you do that for us.
If you and 50 friends all subscribe, we'd be there in a moment.
Throw us a bone.
Throw us one of them.
Wouldn't that put you?
wow.
Wouldn't that put you at 51?
Don't do the math. Let them have it.
Does everybody have their mics back on?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Everybody ready to go?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Let's hop right into game number 2. The scores have been reset to 0. The blue team is starting first this time. And Austin, it's to you. There's a lot of pressure on whoever sits in that first chair, because they're always the first one to lead off in these things. Why hasn't Austin's water bottle given any input?
Good question.
It's been transferring its suggestions to me. The water bottle's in chat, actually. I've been reading off some of their.
It's
some
a
of their hints.
representation of chat.
We've got a card. We
Okay, got a card.
Useless internet emergency and useful internet emergency. Now this is what I like to call a thinker.
Great card, by the way. Love that card. Also, good night, Countless Eidolon. Hope you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank God I have this carbonation to remind me of what a beer would taste like.
All right.
After victory.
John's
Too bad I don't
suffering.
have those.
Austin, you have 30 seconds on the clock.
Have you seen your performance today? I don't think alcohol would be a benefit to you right now.
Well,
Maybe he's a
considering I
savant.
left it-
Once he gets some in his system,
Yeah, exactly.
he gains clarity.
I'm like that guy Bradley Cooper.
It's like limitless.
Yeah.
But instead of taking a pill, he takes a beer
Imagine if
A singular beer that I carry around in my pocket.
to
so
unlock
it is
100% of
body
his brain.
imagine instead of
It's like Popeye, but with one beer. So to spin it. Austin, do you have a hint for me?
I got it. It's not gonna be good.
Okay, that's fine.
A teeny flashlight.
Okay, that's interesting.
keep your flashlight.
It's
I
about
think-
like this big.
Define the emergency.
Yeah, I have been around many teeny flashlights, as Ben carries, Jesus Christ, on his person at all times, and actually, like, a small flashlight is almost more useful in an emergency because you can carry it on your person and have it readily accessible. But I don't think that's what Austin was going for when he said teeny.
Mark, man, I have some input for you that might help your decision.
Oh, some input from you, opposing counsel?
Yeah.
What's
I can just not give it to you if you want. I figured I'd help you out, though.
If you want to help me, let's hear it.
There's an entire subreddit of people dedicated to how stoked they are having flashlights and being able to use it in emergencies.
It's r/EDC.
Of course he knows.
I have in fact seen that. Well, it's definitely not useless in emergency. It's definitely going to be on the useful side.
I think they talk about other things there too, not flashlights.
And small pocket knives and things like that.
So Corey, can you start moving it towards the useful and emergency side, and I'll tell you when to stop. Yeah, stop right there. Teeny flashlight in an emergency. We don't know what kind of emergency it is. It could be a fire. How
So
good's
just
a flashlight in
imagine
a fire?
you're like in the forest, the video game, and all you have is that teeny flashlight.
So that's a good point. Corey, 2 ticks back towards the useless. Just 2 small ticks.
Yeah. But you could be in pitch black darkness.
Then he moved it
in your own
back.
house.
2
Well,
ticks.
I ticked it one further after you told me to stop.
Okay, back. Right there.
But you could also be in your home.
Last time I moved it like this. I moved it off the target entirely. So Corey, one more back to where I had it.
So one more down?
Yes.
Didn't even take
But
it.
now imagine the world has ended.
All right, and that's
And it's
enough.
nuclear wasteland.
That's enough for me.
And flashlights are currency!
I'm just gonna lock in right there. I think it's relatively useful. Bonus point time. Red team and steel.
You've been talking a lot, what do you think?
Left.
Left? Any specific reason?
Look, man, teeny flashlight, teeny batteries, that's not gonna last a very long time. And, like, if you had one of those giant police mag lights,
Beat
you could
someone with
brutalize somebody with that. Listen, have you ever used one of those things, like, for a light itself? It just has a giant black circle in the middle of it.
That is
where no
true.
light illuminates.
Yeah, it's kind of useless.
It can kind of, like, illuminate, you know, make you feel like you're in some spooky horror game.
Well, chat points out, what if the emergency is you're in the forest, your phone is dead, and out of the corner of your eye you spot him?
I'm dead already. A flashlight's not gonna help. So.
Yeah, but don't you not want, like, if you spot the Slender Man,
Oh my
isn't
god.
that
What are
when
we
you
talking
die?
about?
Is that the
What are
pool
we-
we're going?
what
We're
are
going
we
to
talking
Slender
about?
Man?
That's what he just said.
Alright, I think we're locked in useless in an emergency.
Locked in
Relative to the
on
dial.
the left side, more useless in emergency. Let's reveal.
Get to 8 pages.
Yeah, I said teeny for a reason.
Oh. Oh.
When I was thinking of like
There it
tiny
is.
though, I was thinking of like a bad like little keychain flashlight. Like,
Like that
that
one.
one's a little better than just like a normal teeny tiny flashlight.
Paid a lot of money for that flashlight.
That's kind of sad, but like,
It's because he had to have it in that damn specific color to let everybody know that it belongs to the Ben.
I did pay extra for that.
Oh my god.
Hey, he likes what he likes.
What if you turn on the flashlight and you see the creature?
the creature.
Again, you're already
creature.
dead. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Are you gonna throw that teeny little flashlight at him? What are you gonna do? You're gonna deter him? You're just
the
gonna make him
creature.
mad.
It's like a little dog treat you throw out.
Well, the
And then
score,
buddy's just gonna be like, nom nom nom. Because
the
all
score
he
is
eats
now
is teeny flashlights.
1 for the red team, 0 for the blue team, and we are moving on to the red team. Corey, time to pick a card. Choose wisely.
Chimp wisely.
Yeah, I did not consider all the possible creatures and things that you could see with the flashlight in that emergency. I don't know if that would have affected my decision, but it was something to consider.
Okay, I think I got it.
Do you have a thinker?
No.
Oh.
Notably, has nothing to do with thinking.
Okay.
We're gonna do wise and intelligent.
Now this is a
Good one.
controversial one. Because it really makes you think.
No!
It really makes you wise.
Look away, look away, look away now.
I'm staring right at it.
Look away, John!
I know exactly where it is. I know exactly the clue you're thinking of right now.
Okay, that's crazy because I don't.
Believe the mind meld.
The inner mechanizations of his mind are an enigma.
Alright, you can look down. You can look down.
Corey, you have 30 seconds to think of a clue, wise to intelligence. We are trying to get John, his partner, to land the red dial exactly behind a hidden target. Or onto a target that is hidden behind that green screen. It's tricky.
Technically, it's mint green.
There's a lot of overlap between wisdom and
looks like you're
intelligence,
thinking.
some might say.
I think this guy's thinking.
You can see the thoughts bulging out of his mind. Corey, you've got 10 seconds left.
Okay, I got it. What do you got? I got a doctor.
A doctor.
Doctor.
Dr. Brooklyn.
But see, the own argument that most PhDs make is that they're just very good at one thing. And then they may be fools at others. With that in mind, I'm going to ask Austin the needle mover. Tick that bad boy over to... leaves like a 20-degree window in between the bottom of intelligent, a little higher. Let's say like there. Yeah.
Are you locked in?
I'm locked in. That's it.
Locked in. That is how intelligent you think a doctor is. Bonus point, blue team. Austin, what are you thinking?
Well, a doctor's pretty smart.
I think so too.
I wouldn't say that they're wise critters, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would put it more, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like, I don't know, like what would be the most intelligent
I mean,
being?
like, doctor's up there. He could have said, like, Albert Einstein, though.
That guy was a dork. I could beat him up.
That's fair. I think I would struggle to think of something more intelligent than a doctor in a traditional sense. I mean, like, lawyers are more, like, intelligent and less wise. Like, you're more likely to find a wise doctor than a wise lawyer. But
So where do you want to?
Wieners.
Where do you want to put it?
I would kind of say on the intelligent side,
Like-
unless you don't want to risk it, because that is a small gap we're gaming for.
I feel like Corey mulled over it too long, and I feel like he would have gone for something easy. If it was like down here, I feel like that would have been way easier.
It would, it would
To
have been
think
like
of
the
something.
Einstein pick.
Okay, yeah, you can convince me.
Yeah.
All right, we
Listen.
can go to the wise side then.
You're either a smart fella or a fart smeller. Reveal the board. We're locked in,
We're
wise.
locked in. We think a doctor is more wise than where John put it.
A 3 or is that a 2?
Yeah, that's a 2.
Booey.
Well,
Well, Austin, you talked us into a point that we would have lost otherwise. Very good. That was 2 points for the red team, meaning the score is now 3 for the red team, 1 for the blue team.
You got the right line of thinking.
Corey, I'm going to choose a card now. Walk us through your logic there.
Yeah, I mean, John had the right line of thinking. Doctors are really, really smart, but like in one specific field.
yeah, that's true.
They don't really know a lot outside
I
of
went a
it.
little too high on that one.
Yeah, I think you had the right line of thinking. I think Mark's crazy for saying that a doctor is more wise than a lawyer. I think lawyers just memorize a lot and it's their wisdom. They're,
Yeah.
they're the cunning
They just-
fox that gets them their cases.
Yeah, they just regurgitate word vomit.
No,
They
that,
say things like, if the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
that's a famous one. I did hear one say that.
I did.
By famous living person, O.J. Simpson.
He's dead.
What?
Yeah, OJ is dead. The juice is no longer
First time
loose.
hearing about this.
on YouTube.
Yes, we
spin
have a
around.
YouTube video discussing all the ins and outs of whether or not O.J. Simpson is alive.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it's the opening of the video.
No one can stop it.
So, if you want to check us out on YouTube, you can understand what we're referencing. But the card is basic to hipster. Corey, mix up that board. Everybody look away. Reveal it. And a reminder, chat, you can help out with this one. I'm open to suggestions. All right, we are aiming for that 4 right there. The card is basic to hipster. We get 1 clue. This is not like the cooperative rounds. Close it up. We know what we're aiming for. And I will begin deliberating with a strict 30 seconds.
Strict. 30
Okay.
seconds.
So what's like
There's a timer
the
back
most
there.
hipster thing ever?
I really know her.
It's on
Hanging
your
out at
wrist.
Hot Topic.
I'm watching it.
Is that the most
Does that
hipster thing
even
ever?
work?
Yeah.
Hanging at Hot Topic. I guess I don't really know what hipster is that much. I probably shouldn't have chosen this card. But like, you know, basic people don't hang
all
out there.
4 legs of my chair break. They impale my heart.
And you have this
All 4 chairs break and it's the family guy.
a penny for the bicycle. Oh, that's a great one. Okay, all right, we'll go with that. All right, we're back in. Basic to hipster. The clue that I'm going to go with is a penny farthing bicycle.
What?
What the hell is he liked that one a lot. He liked that one a lot.
No, I've seen a lot of them around the block. Now,
I ride one to work every day.
definitely hipster, because it's a penny farthing. but I don't know if it's, I think it's, nobody rides a damn penny farthing nowadays.
What the hell is a penny farther?
You know that big bike, the bike with the big...
Oh, the big wheel?
Yeah. That's
Big wheel and then like the little
We're like
wheel.
penny farter.
Because they didn't have bike chains, so they had to, and like the pedals were attached directly to the wheel, so you cover more distance with the big wheel instead of like a smaller one. And less pedal. Yeah, really makes you think. All right, I guess I'm locked in.
Locked in
Austin,
right there.
Why do you even know the term penny farther? Nobody has thought about a penny farther bicycle.
I've thought about
in
it
10
a
years.
lot.
I literally watched a TikTok about penny farthing yesterday, and that's not a
Do
joke.
these still
I
exist?
That's
literally
not a
got
joke.
here on a penny farthing bicycle.
I literally build penny farthing bicycles for a living.
I am the penny farther man.
Listen, I whip
I am world-renowned
whip
penny
shitties
farthing
on a penny farthing in the parking lot.
I own a shop downtown that sells penny farthing bicycles.
All right, John, what do you think?
Anyway,
I wouldn't put it past the city that we live near.
What do you think? Do you think there's a little space there?
Well, it's definitely not basic, I'm going to tell you that. But it can't be that hipster. Like, there's no way that is like uber steampunk. Like, look at this Joker.
This is
here.
my logic behind it, okay? Personally, I don't think penny farthings are anywhere near that hipster. I think a lot of people have started talking about them within recent years a lot. They're
What people?
Listen, let me talk! Let me talk!
Not John.
All right, let me talk!
not John's people.
If you would have asked this question 10 years ago, I would have said, oh, crank that all the way down, easy. But over the past year, videos of them have become a lot more popular on social media because they're absurd. Buddy, you haven't logged into the internet since 2006. I don't want to hear it, all right? However, that being said, thank you for perfectly elaborating my next point. I think people who are maybe not as plugged into the internet and chronically online like myself think penny farthing is the most hipster thing that could possibly ever exist. That is the furthest the spectrum goes. There is nothing more hipster than that. That is 1600 style decor. So I do think it is in that little slice that's underneath the dial.
Corey, if
You're
it affects your
insane.
decision, chat's disagreeing with
You're
you.
insane.
Chat's disagreeing
It's to
with
the
me?
left.
Chat
It's
says,
to the left.
technically, it's the most basic form of bicycle, TBH.
Yeah, and I'm with them.
Chat agrees
I'm
with
with
me.
them.
Chat agrees because I think it's way more basic than where it's currently at. I'm just saying, I think the clue giver here.
I think the clue giver
Do you need
is on drugs. And you need to go to the left.
All right, I'll go to the left. We'll
Okay,
lock in
I was
basic.
gonna
Like,
say,
we
you can
literally have
rock,
a
paper, scissors.
95% chance to be right at this point. This is like the Stardew game.
But when the 4 is right there,
Look, if
Locked
it is,
in,
if it is,
basic.
I will blow it out my own
Austin,
ass.
let's reveal the board. Let's end this fighting.
4. Did he actually get a 4? Wait,
That was
That's
perfect
barely
placement.
on it, but it's a 4.
it's on it.
That is a 4.
Jesus, all right.
It is.
And we get a
in
point,
fact,
don't
Nope.
No.
What do you mean?
If
We're
you,
on the
land,
4.
if you land on a 4, there is no bonus point.
But this is almost like looking at your gas tank when it's about to go empty. Like,
Don't
if
let
you,
him
Yeah,
if
but
you
we're on the
elevate
4.
your
Don't let him
head,
We're on the
I'm
4.
sorry.
yeah, but if you
on the
like
4.
elevate your head, it's
Nope.
kind of on
We're
the
on the
4.
4.
Nope, board's going away.
John, I
That was good.
apologize,
That
it's
was a
written
good. That was a
in the
good
rule
hint.
book.
Thank you, Penny Farthing.
Penny farthing, getting the blue team some
You are
points.
the
bringing
only
score.
4 people who have discussed penny farthing in this
3.
current century.
3 for the red team, 5 for the blue team, and we are moving on to Corey. Corey was fighting for that more basic side. Chat was with you.
I don't know what side I was fighting on, to be honest.
I
kinda
was
lost
fighting
plot.
for the more basic side.
Spaghetti Supreme is literally watching the stream from a penny farthing.
No, he is not. I know who that is, and I know you're not watching a stream of penny farthing, Mr. Spaghetti. You are a fraud, and you should be investigated.
Oh, there was a fire and explosion near you. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay.
Hot, cold. Normal,
Who's
weird.
responsible for this fire and explosion?
Your mama.
Whoa!
It's crazy.
John, it is lucky that you have an alibi. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I
Was it
got
at
it.
the penny farthing factory, the penny farthing headquarters? Because I did do it.
I got it.
Corey, what are we looking at?
We got plain, we got fancy.
Plain and fancy?
Plain and
A
fancy.
classic.
That makes you think. John, avert your eyes.
Are you going to open that bad boy all the way?
I had to make sure he was ready. I had to make sure he could memorize it. He lifted his glasses to make sure he couldn't see it,
I got to size.
then lifted the board.
Okay.
Okay, everyone can look now. Corey, you have 30 seconds to think of a clue. Plain to fancy. Looks like you got it right away. Is it gonna be 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘯𝘨𝘪 fancy son?
No, because that has fancy in the name.
Oh, he's right.
That couldn't be a
do
legal
that.
wavelength hint.
You would have to say
It could be
Squidward's rival.
Or it could be 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘯𝘮.
That's not real.
I got it though, regardless. A Fabergé egg.
Go ahead. I want you to put it in the almost the same exact spot where you just had it. Maybe just like a tick this way, you know. That way, the other way. Oh, where you at? Where you at? I can't even see. I'm blind.
Consult the screen.
Consult the screen. Yeah, give me one of these. Come on, bring her. Just bring her back.
Up or down, up or down. Use your words.
Up, bring her up. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. I'm locked in.
Well, what you thinking? Explain yourself.
It's an egg with Fabergé in front of it. Sounds pretty niche and interesting to me.
Yeah.
Someone say something!
A Fabergé egg is one of the fanciest things there is.
Do you know what a Fabergé egg is?
It's a very fancy, ornate egg that the Russian monarchy
You know, Corey, you could have said Squidward's rival, but no. You went, let's choose a word Mark can't spell.
made. Just say
We're
Russian.
all losers here, Mark! We're all losers! There!
Oh, you got two at least.
It's still two. Yeah, it's still two.
That's a point for us.
So for the uninitiated, like my partner here, a Fabergé egg is literally a symbol of fanciness and wealth. They are worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. They're like a little marble.
Where were they created?
Russia? Yeah, Russia.
The Russians don't have anything worth
The
crap.
Russian monarchs! Oh God.
You know, back when they had a monarchy and they were making rich stuff and not like,
literally
helping
just
the people.
Gold and as many jewels as possible and put them on like a marble egg.
Well, as chat points out, you can buy like a dozen of them at the farmer's market.
Don't test me, chat.
Well, that
Yeah.
brings the score.
Had a day.
You can get those in Big Amish.
That brings the score to 5 for the red team,
I'm unhinged
6
today.
for the blue team.
I could bedazzle one.
We are playing to 10. 10 is the goal.
But what is the point of doing this to an egg? Like what?
It's
what do you-
it's just to spend money.
It's just to spend money. It is to show off how wealthy you are.
How many of them are there?
Not that
Like
many.
barely any, because they're so fancy and expensive.
'Cause they're-
Low calorie, high calorie.
Say it again.
Wonderful.
Low calorie, high calorie. We're doing low calorie, high calorie.
Maybe.
It's low calorie, high calorie.
McDonald's versus kale.
Kale versus 1 gram of uranium. 1 gram.
I feel like that's a pretty nutritious meal.
It's 15,000 calories.
1 gram of uranium?
Yep.
Why do you know
About.
this?
I was looking to bulk.
Is that so? Costco had them.
No, but BJ's did.
BJ's. Okay.
right.
What did the Costco? Like,
Austin, you have 30 seconds. As a reminder, because the blue team is at 6, a perfect 4 would be a victory for the blue team here and now.
Yeah, but they won't get it.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
I got it. Basic McDonald's hamburger.
Hamburger.
basic, no cheese.
No cheese, ketchup, mustard, pickle.
Just whatever you get when you click hamburger.
Okay.
Hamburger.
All right.
Hamburger.
Basic McDonald hamburger. All right.
You a big fan of hamburgers, Mark?
I mean, I like them with cheese.
Okay.
With cheese, Mr. Squidward.
Controversial?
With cheese.
With cheese.
Well, it's definitely on the high calorie
I
side.
think McDonald's is overpriced these days, you know?
But how much on the high calorie side? I previously much underestimated how far on the high calorie side. But it is just one. The McDonald's portions are a little bit small. It's not a big girthy burger. And there's no cheese.
The girthy burger.
So girthy burger. Corey, can you move it about halfway down and then take it a little bit up?
Halfway down to low or high calorie?
High calorie. Halfway down high calorie and take it a bit up for me. A little more.
You think that's half?
Any more.
Are you kidding me?
Stop. Move your hand so I can see the full board. Put your hand back on and tick it towards low calorie a teeny bit more. Okay, move your hand. Move your hand. I need to assess. I need to think. Okay, that's too far. Move it back to where you had it.
This is a single hamburger.
Okay, now split the difference between those two.
It's a single hamburger, Mark.
All right, John's convincing
But
me.
it is from McDonald's.
Not two back, towards low calorie.
But you gotta remember, Mark, this is McDonald's we're talking about.
One more of that size tick that you just did.
You know this edit's gonna be a nightmare, right?
Screw you, edit boy. Perfect. Maybe. Yeah, whatever. Locked in.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Austin. I'm sorry you have to sit through this. Red team, it's to you.
Dude, it's
hamburger.
a single McDonald's hamburger.
It's definitely like, what, 400 or 500
I
calories?
think I'm 4 or 5, yeah.
So that's definitely like,
Like, those things are not even, like, bigger than my hand.
that's not even a
And
quarter.
I really don't even have big hands, you know? I have, like, pretty average hands.
I'm a big boy. I need big calories. McDonald's hamburger, small calorie.
That's why I'm thinking it's kind of on the left.
Locking in low calorie.
Low calorie. Wow. Okay. I just assume McDonald's is a pretty high calorie place. Well,
I mean,
I'm
look,
getting a look. I'm getting a look. Potentially for the win if this is a perfect 4, but I don't think it is. Oh my goodness!
Is it a
Much
2 or a
closer than
3?
I
That's
thought.
a 3.
That is a-
hold on, he's biased.
Well, of course I'm biased, but if you want to come around,
If
No,
it's
that is a
touching-
2.
If it's touching
It's a
the
2.
3, it's a 3.
What? It's
Yes.
a 3. It's a 3.
The
That is
majority
how
of the
we play the
needle is on
game.
a 2.
no, the majority is in the middle.
John, I will let you look at the rule books once stream ends if it is touching.
Yeah,
any
read
of
up
the
on it.
What
categories.
does chat say?
I'm
about you- how about
afraid
you
to tell you
how about you
chat's going
crack
to
open a
agree.
book?
They've played that role before.
Hey, how about you, read?
Well, that means the score is looking pretty nice right now. It is 6 for the red team, 9 for the blue team. But we are moving on to the
It's the
red
funny-
team's
I get it.
turn. It is the funny number. Red team, you're at 6 right now because you got that.
Here we go.
Chat says it's a 4, John. If you want to take their word.
That's on their side. You fool.
As a reminder, we are playing to 10. You cannot win off the bonus point, but you can tie the game off of it. But with 6 for the red team, that means if red gets a perfect 4, they could win. But if red gets a perfect 4 and blue gets the bonus point, it becomes a tie.
I'm perfectly in sync with my teammate, okay? It's locked.
That is total bullshit.
Fine, I'm perfectly in sync with chat.
You need to lock in right here.
I'm Gen Z, I swear.
I can't even do that with my hands. My hands don't form that shape.
They're so right that this looks more like a heart than this, but I'm so fucking... I'm just not
Speaking of
flexible.
hearts, or thumbs up, as some might say, if you happen to be watching on YouTube, if you could leave a heart or a thumbs up
gonna say what card you picked?
onto the stream, it would help us a whole bunch. Sorry, I was doing an ad read. John,
no,
what
it's
card
okay.
we got?
Please continue. I don't want to interrupt.
No, that was all. Just like the damn YouTube video. John, what's the card?
We got
All right.
this, John.
Very simple. Hot, cold, where could it be, Corey? I think this is a pretty straightforward one. I've got my guess or clue already. I'm thinking like a hot tub that's been sitting with the cover off for 15 minutes. Well, for
Everyone gets... People forget that I have to
a
type this
small
out.
period of time.
Can you repeat that in short words?
A hot tub, you know, like
Yeah, I got
a
that.
hot tub
Nice and succinct.
Hot tub.
has been
Sitting. 15 minute, no cover.
15 minute,
Okay.
no cover. A used hot tub, if you will.
What a thinker.
What the fuck?
That's all I got. I can't be filled with emotion as I have in the past.
A used hot tub that's been uncovered, sitting out for 15 minutes.
But like, it's a regulated temperature. Does it make a difference if it's covered or not? The water stays the same temperature.
Can I add in?
Nope.
No, no, you can't.
Nope. Nope. You made your bed, now I gotta lie in it. It's on the hot side,
Maybe.
guess.
Where are you? You could be in Siberia.
I could be in Siberia. Is it a Siberian hot tub? Alright, so, hot tub.
I love these hints.
Hot tub would be like here. Hot tub sitting out for 15 minutes with the cover on. You know what? This is my strategy, because he just spouted some utter nonsense at me that it is like Egyptian hieroglyphics trying to understand what he means. So I'm gonna treat it like Egyptian hieroglyphics, okay? Hot tub, hot, far left, sitting out, cold, but not that cold. So it's kind of like here. So we average it out. Boom, in the middle, locked in. Perfect four.
Locked in. Austin, what the hell are you thinking?
Hold on.
We're at 9, so.
Well, yeah, but if they get a 4, we need this bonus point to tie.
Oh.
So this is important.
Okay.
I'm still trying to comprehend how a used hot tub affects the temperature versus an unused one.
I think it would just be on the hot side.
Just on. I agree with you. There's no way it's any colder than that.
Yeah.
I think we should lock in hot. Aiming for that bonus point. Corey, before you get copyright stricken, let's reveal the board. A hot tub, 15 mins, no cover, used. Wow.
We've tied it up,
I think that's a 3.
That is a 3.
and they get no bonus point. We are back to where we were. Mark, what would you call this?
I would call it neck and neck, John. Dead heat. John, can you walk me through this?
It's 15 minutes. And it's a hot tub. It's regulated. You should have said turned off. Turned off hot tub.
I'm gonna be thinking about this tonight. I'm gonna be going to bed thinking about a used hot tub.
It's the Zach Galifianakis clip with all the math going by, but it's everything that John said in this round.
Exactly.
It got you 3 points. It paid off. But tell me,
The
what were you
mind meld
thinking?
was there. He understood that it was a used hot tub outdoors for 15 minutes. I wanted to add in that it was in a cold environment so we could get it just that little tick more to the 4, but I wasn't allowed to add that point in. So
It would have
now
got
we're
us
here.
there.
It would have. It probably would have gotten us there, but nobody wanted to
You know.
allow me to add in just an extra little tidbit, and I had to be without emotion.
No one didn't want me to cheat.
You know,
You know?
you can question his methods, but you cannot question his results. The score is now 9-9. We are playing to 10.
I genuinely have to think that this may possibly be the single most unhinged stream we have ever had.
It's just, I don't know how to describe what's going on in this stream.
Used dog.
All right, Mark.
Yes,
Come and get your car.
it's your turn, right? Didn't I go last time?
But of course,
No, I went.
I had penny farthing.
No, but then I did single McDonald
you
hamburger.
did. Okay, to me.
Hamburger.
but see, here's the problem. Now we're back to this age-old phenomenon of it's 9-9.
They're not gonna get a point though.
You said that last time.
He's gonna get like a hot or
Yeah,
cold,
okay.
and he's gonna be like
guys got
boiling
2.
hot pool of lava.
What are you looking at, Mark?
Come on, breathe in the air. What is he thinking?
All right, I'm gonna go with the risk. I'm gonna go with the risky one. We're gonna go with boring topic, fascinating
Mark and I
topic.
like 2 different things.
I know. This is possibly the prompt that me and Alston have the most wildly different approaches for.
He's going for the content play. Always gotta
going for the
respect it.
content.
Gotta respect it.
Let me find where this card is.
Shout out to
On
the content
here.
play.
Shout out to the content play.
And shout out to our content on YouTube, where we have 29 out of the 50 subscribers we need to stream on YouTube Shorts.
You can zoom in on my feet.
Chat, ignore that comment. Chat,
If we
I'm gonna
get
need
50
your help with this
subscribers, we
one.
live stream Fortnite.
If we get 50 subscribers, we'll zoom in on John's feet.
50. I'm not repeating that.
All
Corey, mix up the board.
I'll repeat
and
it.
reveal it. As a
Get us to
reminder,
50 subs.
Chat,
See
you
my
are
deformed
able-
toenail.
Disgusting.
Everyone look away. Chat, you're able to help me with this. Chat,
If you
you're
get us
able
to
to support
5
us. We're aiming for that 4
If you get us to 5
right there.
can see my
Boring
deformed
topic.
toenail.
Fascinating topic. We need that 4, but a placement on the board anywhere gets us to win. All right, Corey, cover it up. Spaghetti is unsubscribing as we speak, just hearing that there's a chance that we see John's feet.
Not just my feet, my deformed toenail.
Stop saying that part,
Let's
please.
stop
I'm
talking about
begging
that.
you.
Let's stop
30
talking
seconds
about
on the
that.
clock. Aliens? I like Aliens. Aliens is a great one. 18th century bridges? Horrible clue. Not reading that one. I'm gonna go with Haley's. Haley's is a good one. Alright. We are back in. I'm going with a suggestion from chat. Boring topic, fascinating topic. I am going to say aliens.
I mean, I guess it's cool, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like, I think Aliens is kind of like tired. But I knowing Haley, I feel like she'd think it's neat, I guess. I don't know.
No, that's her!
What?
Did I say Haley?
I think I heard you murmur it.
Okay.
I've got good ears.
The history of penny farthing.
No, that would have been.
That's not a real hint. I just read that because it was funny.
I don't. It's like kind of neat, but it's like Aliens. I don't really care about outer space or anything like
You
that.
fuck with Area 51? Area 52, whatever it is?
No,
The one with the aliens?
I'm afraid.
Show them aliens?
I'm afraid.
Why are you afraid?
Ugly.
Aliens scare
Ugly. But what if they're hot? What if they're super hot?
They're aliens.
John.
Guys, nobody's asking the questions. How hot are the aliens?
Are you locked in there,
Yeah, I
Austin?
guess I'm locked.
They got big muscles?
Red team. Oh, there is no bonus point. I apologize. I forgot. We are just going straight to the reveal.
For sake of argument, though, I think it's personally on the more boring side.
I think you.
Yeah, I'm just going for like what everyone else probably would think. For
Let's see
aliens.
it, baby.
Aliens aren't that interesting. What are you talking about?
You mean to tell me if some little like gray man walked in here and said, "I am going
I'd
to
kick
give
him
you."
in. I'd kick him in his nards and leave.
Why?
Where do you know where his alien nards are?
Yeah.
You don't know where
It could
alien
be
nards
anywhere.
are?
Wild guess.
It might be in his arm.
Now if we're talking about that. How do you?
The aliens will remember this disrespect.
Hey, I mean,
Listen,
I
aliens,
still said it
I'm
was
on your
interesting.
side here. I want your knowledge. I want to be like the guy at the end of the Crystal Skull movie and be like, give me all of it.
That's just Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, yeah, that's right, with the Crystal Skull
Haley.
It's just
body.
Dan Aykroyd. He's insane now.
Do they even make that anymore?
Time to-
Crystal Skull body?
It's time to switch to the
Haley
team
says
head.
Austin is rude, but Haley, he followed your hint to victory. The final score is 9 for the red team, 11 for the blue team, and that is our final competitive round of the night. Meaning we have a little bit of time. If everyone is feeling up to it, we can move on to the cooperative round.
That's where we work together.
That is where we work
Together
together.
as one.
Yes.
That's an interesting.
Oh, God!
Don't do it again! Don't do it again!
Oh, my God! I'm so sorry!
You could. There it is, folks. There it is.
What a stream, everyone. So the cooperative round, here's how this works. We are using chat input, very similar to how we did my rounds during the game. We are listening to input from chat, and the three of them up there are going to be working together cumulatively, keeping track of points to see if they can get the high score. How this works is we start with 7 cards selected out from the deck, and that creates 7 rounds of gameplay, which once again, I will be giving the clues with the help of chat. And when we run out of deck, the game is over, and we tally up the scores and we see what we have. But there's a twist. If you land a perfect 4, it is only worth 3 points in this game, but we add another card to the deck, effectively extending the game. There is no upper limit to how many points can be achieved in this game. The highest score we have ever achieved playing this, I believe, is 24. That is the all-time record, but 16 is enough to get a cool little message saying you win. Haley in chat says, yeah, you're welcome. Yes, Haley, we do have to attribute a lot of those cooperative points to you. But anyone in chat can participate, anyone in Twitch chat. I will only be acknowledging Twitch chat for this. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to participate, hop on over to Twitch. It's a lot of fun. But Corey, have you selected our 7 cards for cooperative rounds?
I feel like I need to say before we move on, I do not condone hate speech. I was going for hands in the circle, everyone. Hands in the circle. That's all. Anyway, yeah, I got 7 cards here.
Hands in the circle, like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, they put their hands in the circle as the power of friendship.
Very cool.
I got the reference. I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
That is a fool. Yeah. Damn. All right, we are going to do for our first card. Let's do hard to find, easy to find for our first one.
Say it, whatever you think and say.
Let it out, please.
Really makes you think.
It is a thinker. They're all thinkers. It's a thinking man's game.
What?
Where's the Hall of Fame, Employee of the Month at the very least? We're working on it. We're working on it, okay?
Does this mean that you won't be able to help us more? We're down to 3 people instead of 4 here.
Yes, I'm sorry. I can't help you guys. I am the designated clue giver. I am the liaison between chat and y'all.
I'll reveal it.
Thanks, 𝘬𝘬𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮.
Oh, Corey, you're gonna have to move it. I made a mistake and looked at it.
You.
I'm being honest. At least I'm being honest.
All right. Our card is hard to find, easy to find. Corey, lift the board. Show us what we're aiming for. We are aiming for that 4 right there. We need to come up with a clue. Hard to find, easy to find, to get them to place the red dial onto that 4. Corey, close up the board. Everyone can look. Corey, set the dial up right for me. And chat, we have 30 seconds. What is that?
Listen, man, I'm at an angle, all right?
Chat, we have 30 seconds to discuss. We are on the think of a clue stage. Hard to find, easy to find. Your black cat in a room full of dark clothes on the floor. That's a creative hint. That's a creative hint. I like it, but I feel like it might be a little bit too hard to find. It wasn't that far over, right? Sorry, there's stuff going on behind me. I'm a little bit distracted. Would you be willing to just say your cat? Like, I mean, that's not easy to find as is, but it's not like all the way over. Sorry, I speak particularly softly because Austin has ears like a hawk. You like that? Okay, kind of depends on the cat though. Yeah, but I like it to be a range of things. I could say a nimble cat, but I think that pushes it too far. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with a cat. All right, we are back in, but the game masters are not back in yet. Okay, Ben is back now. Are we set? Are we good? All right, hard to find, easy to find. We are going to go for our first clue with a cat. A cat. Fucking thank you.
Oh, the mics are turned off. Hold on.
Austin is a knower. What are you?
Okay, we can hear him now.
You're just in-
Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, the mics were turned off. Begin your deliberations again.
All right. So a cat. They're slippery little buggers,
They're slippery.
Yeah.
but not as slippery as a Fabergé egg.
Or, you know that big treasure, the national treasure,
That's pretty slippery.
starring Nicolas Cage. You know.
That's a classic national treasure.
I say
be
we
a tough
start
one.
this off at like the 45-degree mark, and maybe we can trend her back towards top of center. What do you think?
I don't think they're that. I think like hard to find is like. I don't think they'd be this far over on hard to find. I think they'd
Yeah, it's
maybe
pretty
be.
up.
Yeah.
They're slippery at times.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know if this is about just like adopting a cat, just like how prevalent cats are, or like finding the cat that you own in your house. You know.
In all fairness, once you kind of know where they like to hide, pretty
My cat's
easy
really
to
easy
find.
because he's too fat to hide in the so he just kind of lounges on the ground. But like my outdoor cats, like it's like if they aren't out there, I don't know where they are, and I'm not gonna look because it's just gonna be a waste of time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I mean, you may never even see them again.
Yeah.
That's reality.
Well, are you blocking in there, or do you have
do you think,
more
Corey?
opinions?
I, again, notably not a cat guy over here, so I don't really have too much of an opinion here, but I would say that seems pretty good. From the very small knowledge I have of cats.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'd even be willing to take it a tick towards top. What do you think, Austin? I trust your judgment because you're the cat man here.
I wouldn't say. I think that's probably fine.
Yeah. I'm on board.
I got cats outside. They're tricky to find sometimes, but they're not like.
All right. If you guys are locked
Have you ever
in,
found one? I'm just in your travels.
Nah, they appear.
We're locked in.
you're
We're
locked in. Let's reveal the board. Hard to find, easy to find. A cat.
Is that a 3 to crisp 3?
Pointers.
That is a
should've
solid
moved it.
3 to lead us off. You guys had the right train of thought. Also, as you can see, we have a new scoreboard for the cooperative game. Ooh, very fancy, very cool. But yeah, you guys had the exact right idea. They can be tricky to find, but it depends on the cat. Some cats are very easy to find. Thank you for the woozing chat. It is very cool. It is very fun. And we're going to move on to the next card.
We got underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do.
Classic card.
Look away now.
All right, memorize that placement, chat. Underrated thing to do or to own? What's the card?
do.
To do. Ah, ignore that card. That card's a liar. That card's a liar. Keep it open. Keep it open.
Hold on, let me. To do.
To do. Oh, look at that, the right card. How'd that get there? Wow. We're so fast and great with this. Not many other streamers could get it up that fast. Anyway,
Can I open my
that 4 is what we're aiming for right there. The board is still open. Underrated thing to do. Overrated thing to do. Corey, I think you can close up that board. Chat. We got 30 seconds. No AOs in chat. You know what I meant. Okay. Should be the contestants choosing the cards other than Corey. That's not a bad idea. We might try to implement that in the future. I will take that note. But right now, underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do. We're looking for something just over to the overrated side. This is tricky. I mean, I don't even know many things to do, let alone whether it's overrated or underrated. What about like playing a sport? That's like just overrated, right? Like lots of people do that. Swimming? Yeah, that's the mindset I was having. Okay. I think I'll go with that. We'll try. All right, we are back in. We are going to go with swimming.
Swimming, underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do. Who swims?
I like swimming.
You like swimming?
Yeah. When it's hot.
I feel like it's pretty neutral.
Yeah, it's like.
It's just swimming.
I personally don't like being wet.
Okay.
I mean, I like water activities.
Don't like dipping in the H2O?
I love jet skis. You know, they're a lot of fun.
This guy doesn't shower.
Fun.
That's wet.
That's a different kind of wet. But like if I'm out and about, that's like, oh well, now I gotta go shower because like, you know,
Yeah, but we're talking about going out
Swimming.
to swim
Yeah.
for the sole purpose of
Swimming.
swimming.
Yeah, but I just don't like that.
We're excluding John from this.
Swimming without John.
Swimming without John.
I don't feel like it's overrated or underrated. I think it's just swimming.
I don't think anyone's like, oh, dude, I love swimming so much. Swimming's so great.
What
I don't
about
think
Michael Phelps?
Shut up.
He's a freak of nature, John. He's a freak of nature. All right?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's like. I don't think there's a lot of people who are like, oh, swimming's so great, and it's like it's just swimming. But then
Yeah.
I don't think nobody does go
I think
swimming.
it's underrated because I think it's just swimming.
Didn't we graduate high school with an Olympic swimmer?
I don't know.
I think we did.
Probably not.
Do you know we graduated high school with a swimming pool on our roof?
That's true.
That's such a.
Kids, all high schools
Yeah.
have a swimming pool.
Did you know
on
we
the roof.
graduated high school?
Somebody should.
So, where's
my
Blue
God.
Dial? Are you locked in there?
I think just like dead middle.
Didn't someone actually fall for that?
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking it's right there. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, if it were up to
It's
me,
swimming.
it would be
It's
pretty
swimming.
overrated.
We're gonna lock in.
Give me a
there.
tick towards overrated at
Swimming.
least. Wait.
Show us the board.
Absolutely not. Vetoed. Woo!
Boy, look at
That's
that!
a 3.
I would have been
Two
right.
threes in a row.
Nobody wanted to think
Listen, you're right.
Yeah, because you're
That's all one
schizophrenic.
you're schizophrenic.
Oh,
2 threes in a row. That is a great start. We are at 6 already with 5 cards left in the deck.
you got it.
Amazing help from
don't even
chat,
have to move
everyone.
the
As a
dial.
reminder, we are taking input from Twitch chat. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to participate, come on over to Twitch. It is Boardgamers Live. There's a link in our bio.
It is hot under these lights. I think this stream has taken 10 years off my life.
Due to your own actions.
Due to everything. Mostly you, actually.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You cost us 2 games. 2.
Our next
Poor
card
John.
is gonna be fantasy sci-fi.
This is a tricky one.
Ooh, fun one.
You know what? I think this might be a thinker.
I would venture to say that.
I have a sinking suspicion. I've heard rumblings that this is a thinker.
All right, let's reveal the board.
I'm looking at it.
You're not looking at it. I can see your eyes closed.
I'm actually looking at it right now.
Chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there. Fantasy to sci-fi. Alrighty, I think we're ready. Let's close up that board. Open your eyes, and 30 seconds on the clock. Let's start scheming. I was thinking. I think Star Trek is too sci-fi. I was gonna say Star Wars as opposed to Star Trek because it is. Among Us. That's that's actually not that bad of a hint.
Crime-fighting Dawn. Named Jim.
2 votes for Mogus.
Cool cat.
The movie Alien.
Smokey the Bear.
That one's interesting. It's not like super sci. It's like sci-fi
that like
genre, but it's not
Should
like
that happen? or
sci-fi
is that-
defining. You
Make it
know.
happen.
I don't know if I can make it happen.
I'll read it off though. We'll go with it. All right, we're back. We're gonna go with 2 hints. 1 from chat, 1 from me. The hint from me is going to be Star Wars.
Sci-fi.
The hint from chat is going to be the movie Alien, and there are also 2 votes in chat for Among Us.
Among Us?
I read that one last for a reason, but I figured it should be read.
You guys suck.
So,
Imposter.
Alien,
Sci-fi.
that's pretty sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
I don't think there's two ways about it. I don't think there's a lot of sci-fi elements to Alien.
See, Star Wars is the one that throws me off.
Yeah,
the
that's
most.
what throwing me off, because that's like...
It's sci-fi, but it's not very
space
sci-fi.
opera. It's a space opera, man.
Yeah, but it's pretty sci-fi. It's got lightsabers.
Yeah, but there's
But
still...
it's fantasy.
Like,
Count Dooku?
See-
Where have you ever heard of Count Dooku, like, strolling around in the Shire? Like, what are you talking
That's a
about?
vampire name right there, Count Dooku. Thank you very much.
No, it's not!
Fantasy.
Isn't Count Dooku...
hey, you know what Star Wars has? Wizards.
They have space wizards. They do space sword fighting. That's the entire combat is space sword fighting in Star Wars.
It is not fantasy. You guys are...
I'm not.
We're not saying it's
we're not
fantasy,
saying
but
it's
it
all
would
fantasy.
it would bring it back. But Alien is pretty cut and dry. So
And then
I'm saying
Among Us.
I would put Star Wars like here is what I'm saying. It's sci-fi, but it's like
Alien is like, we're cranked up.
right.
We're
It's
cranked to the gills.
it's Alien. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah.
It's about
All right, here's what I'm willing to concede. With the Among Us,
Among Us.
I feel like that still pushes us forward.
Hey,
on the
Among Us is my
sci-fi.
fantasy.
Maybe crank her back just 3 or 4.
Why? Explain your reasoning. Why is Among Us not peak sci-fi?
Because if you guys are on this Star Wars wavelength, I'm willing to concede some. So we're here, we're here. So you gotta at least bring her back, what, probably to like here? Because we still have 2 that are here. So I'm thinking like there. Are you smelling what I'm dropping here, dog? You picking up what I'm putting down?
See, the reason I'm more willing to keep it pretty low here with the Star Wars consideration is because
Alien.
I'm pretty sure this was Mark's suggestion.
Yeah.
I don't think Mark factored in the fantasy element.
He's not built like us.
He's a bit of a
Whoa, hey, whoa.
Mark's a bit of a
Normie. Whoa.
all right.
Are you locking it in there, or are you making any changes?
I'll let you two make final. That's my say. That's my say. I'll support.
The reason I'm like kind of content with that is just because Alien.
Aliens, and specifically Among Us for me as well.
Among Us.
Okay, you can lean heavily on the Among Us content.
Maybe we need an
Chat
Among Us
is
stream.
fighting for it.
Among Us.
Are you locked in?
Sure, yeah.
Let's reveal
Among Us Sting.mp3.
Among Us sound effect.
It was me.
What do you mean? We are on the floor.
It was
Y'all
me.
Figured it out.
Who said to
he's
put
got
it
a
right
point.
there?
You got a point.
I'm not gonna give you that.
Chat,
That's satisfaction.
chat. All the credit is to you
What?
on that. When it comes to the clues, not the deliberation, because I threw them off with Star Wars.
That is
Because
true.
I considered Star
Wars is your hint?
Star Wars was my hint. Yeah, because I considered it just a defining genre piece for sci-fi. That was my thought, but it's not, all the
Should
way.
have been Star Trek.
No, I just got off
Star
that
Trek,
guy.
yeah, Star Trek is like no debate.
I just
Okay.
Doctor Who?
That's nerd stuff.
I got
Yeah,
off that phone with the guy who owns Star Wars, and he said, "Mark,
George Lucas?
you suck.
Mark, you're an
He
idiot.
said that a few times.
Mark, you're an
You
idiot."
fail to consider the sci-fi element.
You guys rationed out the clues. You rationed out Alien, Star Wars, and Among Us pushed you right onto the floor.
Among Us?
Meaning, if only someone had said Star Trek. Yes, Jeremy said Star Trek in chat. I ignored it.
Well,
The reason I ignored him is I thought it was too far onto the sci-fi, and I thought Star Wars and Star Trek were semi-interchangeable, but just like a bump up. I was wrong.
You
I
would
was
get
wrong.
killed if you say that at any Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Never say that out loud there.
you're playing a dangerous game.
I'll say it out loud, and I'll say it again. But what that means is we add an extra card to the deck. That is only we landed on the 4. It is only 3 points, but we add an extra card to the deck.
What?
Meaning the score
When you get
is
4s, you
now
only get 3, so
9.
you get new card.
It's a lifeline.
3 rounds in, and we are at 9. That is the best score you could have at 3 rounds in.
What?
It is, because 4s are only worth 3 points.
Oh,
But you add an
I
extra
understand.
card.
Tune in.
My mistake.
3 points, and then the extra point that would be the 4th point
Is-
goes to your
Yes,
card.
I understand.
Chat says, bro, Mark, trust chat. Okay. All right. I've learned my lesson. Mark is silent from here on out. Corey, what's our next card?
Chat, here's the thing. I trust you guys implicitly, which is why I like to give you guys the card that I do not have the chutzpah to do myself, because I know how clever you guys are. So we're going to do Hairless Harry.
It's a controversial.
Wild. Bigfoot versus albino. That weird skinless cat.
Oh, Stinks Cat.
Yeah. Why do people have those?
Funny.
All right, everyone look away. Let's mix up that board. Hairless Harry. This is a tricky one. Let's reveal. Chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there. Hairless to Harry, we are aiming for that 4. Think of your best clue. Get it in your mind. Corey, close up the board. Corey, don't fuck up the board. Just close it.
There we go.
All
Found
right.
the lever.
30 seconds on the clock. I will not say that one, Haley. Don't worry. I'm thinking glass. Glass does not have no hair, right?
Yar.
Like a glass pane, even. So they don't get tricky with like a Prince Rupert's drop having like a hairy end or something. Pane of glass. Anyone got anything better?
This is real live stream.
Yar.
The little guys from Among Us, they have no hair.
Yar.
You seen glass with hair?
Dude, you guys do that?
All right, we got this one. We're back in. We are back in. We are going to go with a pane of glass.
What? Well,
Hairless. Yeah, no deliberation. There we go.
Locked in already? You're not gonna like chat a little bit about it?
Why? What is there to chat about?
Mark,
Beads of...
if there's a world where there is a single piece of hair on that glass, I don't want to live in that world anymore.
All right.
What do you mean, all right? You can't just say like,
Hey.
all right. You know
You're locked
Hey,
in. You can
sunglasses
reveal
Harry.
Is there like a picture of Jesus Christ himself
The-
in this glass, and we're considering?
Oh, that's a
that to be
good
hair?
point. Is it stained glass and there's a hair on the stained glass picture?
The
Much to
second
think
hint-
about.
Yeah.
The second hint
But
from
guess what?
chat
It's still not hairy because it's glass.
is a hairy pane of glass.
Come on.
Oh!
There we go.
Oh!
We got the 4.
You got
the 4.
We got the 4.
I can't believe it.
What?
The perfect 4, which means we add another card to the deck and we get 3 points for that. We are killing it. The score is 12. We are at 12 after
I'm using
4
that
rounds.
side.
That is the highest possible
So
score
we'd be
you
at
could
12,
have.
so I'm using this is.
Aren't we amazing?
Oh, I was gonna. This is
Mostly
the,
you,
the
chat.
front-
Mostly
this is
you're
the first
amazing.
page,
You,
this is
you
the
care.
second
You're
one.
carrying it. A little
Oh,
bit.
that's
Yeah, because we all know if this were Corey
2,
making the
12.
That makes
clues,
sense.
we'd be in real trouble.
Well, Corey, add that card to the deck, cover up the screen, and let's hop into the next one.
Mark, we got a really fitting one. And again, like I said, Chad, I trust you implicitly, so I know you're gonna be able to make this work. We got, so that Mark can also redeem himself, the light side of the Force, the dark side of the Force.
Now it's a.
That one?
Nah.
Now, this is a thinker.
Light side of the Force, dark side of the Force. It is a chance for redemption. Mix up that board. Reveal it. Chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there. Light side of the Force, dark side of the Force. That is what we are aiming for. Start thinking of a clue. Memorize that placement. Corey, close it up. Everyone can look, and let's begin deliberations.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's like all the way over. It's an easy placement. Literally not watched Star Wars. Elon Musk.
I was gonna wear
He's
it.
Dark Gothic Mega, so that worked. Darth Maul, Darth Vader. Yeah, I was thinking either Darth Maul or Darth Vader. I think I agree with Maul. I think Maul's a good one. I think I'm gonna go with that. I believe in you, Jeremy. All right, we are back in. We are going to go light side of the forest, dark side of the forest. Our clue is going to be Darth Maul.
Isn't that a pretty bad dude?
How many of these are we getting, huh? Like, come on. Corey,
Hold on.
Corey, quit counting the
Time
clicks.
out.
I know where you're going, and I think I'm here for it. Let's see what you say.
Palpatine, isn't he like?
Man,
He's
he
like
would be
as
the-
bad as it gets. Like you can't even say Darth Vader is like the dark side of the Force because that we all know in 6 movies like, I've told you I'm your father.
Way to spoil it.
It has been out since the Reagan administration.
Dude, I was gonna get to that tomorrow.
What? See, but does Darth Maul ever get redeemed? Like, is he ever like not a bad guy?
But like literally, if I'm Chad, I'm just gonna be like, bro, we all know that Emperor Palpatine is like, he is the juice of this thing. You know, he goes like this, and people are like, unlimited power, unlimited.
And then he goes, bzz.
He even has a desk. What does he need a desk for? What is he signing things? He's not signing shit. He's just yeah, exactly.
He's the
CEO of evil. He looks out upon his great empire of the darkness or whatever the hell it is, the dark side of the Force. He's like, yeah, let me sign this executive order of 66. Execute.
He's actually playing Minecraft.
Yeah, he's like, oh. What flipped him is when his friends put a little trip mine in front of his house. And it went kablam! He's like, that's it!
What?
I'm gonna start choking people out!
Are you talking about Minecraft still?
What are we talking about now? All right.
Okay, all right. Here's the question: did John's speech convince you to move that dial?
I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't like Star Wars, so I'm gonna defer to people who probably have seen more.
But see, I'm not even like a big Star Wars guy. I mean, you look at this Darth Maul dude, he's got a dual light. Doesn't he have 2 lights?
He's got horns.
Just a dual.
He's got
He's got horns, he's got red and black face.
That's because of the species he's from.
But listen, this
It's
gets
like
into
that
my
for the
big
males.
conspiracy. This is
Well,
a
I'm
big
just saying he's got
conspiracy.
horns.
Okay, horns don't mean evil.
I'm not
What are
saying
you
that. I'm just saying
talking
he's got
about?
horns.
Guys,
You literally look at Robert.
It's time to lock in.
What do you mean? No, this gets into a big conspiracy here, Mark.
Mark, we're locked in.
You are locked in, John.
We did turn it a little bit.
Okay, you turned it a little bit. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's it.
Sure,
All right,
whatever.
let's reveal.
Oh, you guys didn't want to listen to me?
Is it touching? Is it touching the floor?
No.
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 I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's not.
You should have listened to John.
I did listen to John. I did.
You gotta.
Pick it up.
It's the camera angle that we're at. I'm gonna believe them when they say it's not a 4. Our camera angle's looking down on it.
not a 4,
But
that's
yes,
sorry.
it was still very close. It was a great hint, and yes, the logic was it's not Emperor Palpatine. It's not the most evil thing. It was just a notch or 2.
I don't. The problem with Star Wars is like you get characters and they're one end of the spectrum or the other,
Listen.
except for Anakin.
Stop the steal.
I'm sorry. If it was something more recognizable like 𝘠𝘳𝘮𝘳𝘮, I would have been able to pinpoint it better. Thank you.
What did you just
Justice for Chad.
Yeah, 𝘠𝘳𝘮𝘳𝘮, my favorite character.
𝘠𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮, my favorite side of the Force user.
Chad, I'm sorry, but if they say it's not touching the 4, they have the better angle on it.
It wasn't
But
touching.
There is no need to despair because
And
we're
I'm always
still
willing to take the
at
inside
15. With how many cards left, Corey?
1 card, 2 card, 3 card, 4 cards.
We are at 15 with 4 cards left. That is
I'm good with it.
outrageous.
0 points? 0 points? 0
We
points?
only need a 16 to get a special "you win" message. That is the goal of victory. Anything past that is bonus. We might
What's
be
the
looking
record that we're talking about here?
24.
Wasn't that 25?
We're blowing it out of the water.
No, I believe it's 24.
It was 1 away from the next category.
Yes, so that'd be 24.
24.
What's the next category?
I don't know.
You don't know unless we get to there.
Yes, we're gonna have to find out. The only way to know is to get to 25.
Hey,
Corey, what are we working with?
we got Smelly in a bad way. Smelly in a good way.
Smelly in a good way is like a used gym set.
This one, I don't even think it is a thinker. I think it's a sniffer.
Oh.
It's a whiffer.
It's a whiffer, if you will. Everyone, look away. Except chat. Chat keeps looking. Chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there. The card is smelly in a bad way. Dark side of the Force. Hold on, my thing didn't update for some reason. It is not smelly in a bad way, dark side of the Force. It is smelly in a bad way, smelly in a good way. That 4 is what we are aiming for. Memorize that placement. Start thinking of a clue. Corey, cover it up. Look, we have technical errors sometimes, okay? I fix them as fast as I can.
Maybe.
30 seconds on the clock. It is to us. Okay, so we're looking for something. A full trash can. Don't you think? I mean, that's gonna be like way far on the smelly in a bad way side. We're just looking for a little bit. What about a closed trash can? Would you be willing to do that compromise? Because like that's stinky, but it's like it's sectioned off. Could be poop. Yeah, I know, but like an adjective on trash can is gonna push them pretty far. Could be a porta potty.
I mean, I get them for free.
Good poop. No, poop wasn't the suggestion. She was just saying I could say poop to put it all the way over, and the trash can is less than something like poop. But still, I think that's pushing them too far to say full trash can. Ben says a little sweaty on a warm day. I think that's too many qualifiers. I would say a little bit sweaty though. I think a little bit sweaty works.
So the one I get is like a little. It's like
Haley, I'm gonna change yours to trash can. Okay, I don't want to say full trash can right now. I'm just gonna say trash can. I'm sorry to editorialize, but I'm gonna go for it. Alright, we are gonna hop back in. We have 2 hints, one from chat, one from tech. The one from tech is going to be being a little bit sweaty, and the hint from chat is going to be a trash can.
That's smelly in a bad way.
It is.
That's not a good stink. No one.
It's not like, again, it's not raw sewage or, you know, oh, look at that raccoon.
Yeah, but it's,
let me pet it, and then you like roll it over and it's dead.
there's garbage in there, man.
You don't go up to the trash can and go.
Nah. And then you're talking about like a little sweaty.
You redlined your mic while doing that and added to the bit.
I mean, maybe just like a touch back. Because look, I've smelled some real smelly. I've smelled some real smelly things, and I'm here to tell you, I would rather be in a room full of trash cans than a room of some of the things I've had to see.
Yeah, so we put them down here.
Yeah, these are the things that you're talking about. This is trash.
But I think like a touch towards the middle.
You want to touch the dial?
Just a touch.
John, how often are you rolling over dead raccoons?
What was the other?
That was a horrible
Says
experience
chat.
as a youngster.
What was the tech hint?
A little bit of BO.
Being a little bit sweaty.
See, now that's throwing me off because being sweaty is not inherently stinky.
I think it's implied.
Bold.
Yeah. It is implied, yeah.
It's implied stink.
Like, look,
Implied
no
or stink.
girl is gonna come up to me and be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, but it's a little
sweaty.
bit of stink.
That's it.
It's a little stink.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be like, "Oh." They're still gonna be like, you know, I wanna be around this guy. Just give me like, come on, give me like a touch back.
I just did it.
Alright.
Talk about a touch back.
Touch towards smelling in a bad way or touch towards smelling in a good way?
This was smelling in a bad way?
I'm thinking.
You've just been fighting not to do that for the longest time.
Listen, just a click. Just a click.
Alright, Luke in chat was really pushing for the clue good poop. So
Dude, no. No.
What does that even mean?
No, he's gonna be like one of those weirdos on the
Disgusting.
internet.
like
some
poop would be
nutritionists-
bad, but it's good poop.
Some nutritionists
Yes,
that I
thanks
work
for
with-
elaborating, Mark. I really didn't know what that could have been.
Sorry, they were fighting for me to read that one, so
I wish you did.
Don't take it. Don't let it impact your decision too much.
It's gonna haunt me.
What? See, now I'm thinking about it. It's good poop.
No, I'm fine with where it's at, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
They're coming for the good poop.
Yeah, oh, we read off good poop a little too loud. Now they're coming for us.
They're coming for the good poop.
There's sirens in the background if the mics didn't pick it up. All right, but you guys said you're locked in there. Let's reveal it. Trash can, little bit of sweat, and good poop.
Look at that, another 3.
That is another 3.
Thanks to my guidance.
You wanted to take it down
Holy
further.
moly!
Oh, well, that is true. I will retract that.
The poop lease, says
The poop police, dude.
Jeremy. That is another 3, and our cameras died. So let's go to the scoreboard to cover it up. We are at 18. 18 with how many cards left, Corey?
1 point, 2 point, 3 point cards.
3 cards left. We are at 18. We have gotten a 3 or a 4 every single round. This is amazing. We are on track to beat the previous record of 24. We have already passed 16.
We won.
We are looking good.
All right.
Isn't that a win?
Why
didn't you say the win thing?
Because we're not done yet.
We keep going until we...
It might be better, John.
Yes.
Open your mind. It's not all about winning.
You don't
There's more
know,
at stake.
John. You don't know how good you could have it. Okay. We just
I've
got
never
a few
had
more
it
cards
before.
A few more cards to go.
Spoiled. All right. This card, very easy, very quick, very simple. Mental activity, physical activity.
My foot is...
Also, Haley, you're saying full trash can may have done it. Full trash can would have pushed them further to the bad side.
Yeah, what?
It wouldn't have done it because my
point still remains.
It was still a good hint. It was still a good hint.
Like, I am here to tell you, you all have virgin nostrils
Can't know that
when
for
it
sure.
comes to terrible stenches. And what
Hey,
true
all right,
rot-
is everyone looking
I was
away?
saying that
That board's
being a little
sweaty.
sweaty was not as stinky.
Corey,
So I wanna hear it.
reveal the board. We are going for mental activity, physical activity. We're aiming for that 4 right there. This is a tricky card. Mental activity, physical activity. We've done great so far. Let's keep up the momentum. Memorize the placement of that 4. Corey, close up the board. And let's start thinking of a clue. All right. Mental activity, physical activity. Yeah, I think jumping rope is going to be a little bit too physical. I'm thinking... What am I thinking?
Yard.
Big chess. I don't hate that hint. I don't hate that hint. Big chess. It might put them a little bit too mental, because chess is all... Jeremy is talking about the big chess set that has like 4-foot tall pieces that you have to move. Tackle chess.
A pirate?
Honestly, that's a good hint.
Yard.
Hopscotch. Once again, that's like full physical. I do kind of like big chess. I'm gonna consider reading that one. We'll give us a moment to think of anything else. Trying to think if there's like a very, very mental sport. Hide and seek. I like hide and seek. I think hide and seek's a good one. I'm gonna go. I might go with just that one because I think big chess might throw them off. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with it. All right. We're back in. I don't know what's going on.
Don't open up the window.
I think a pirate just came in.
Yard timbers. Whoa.
All right.
Okay. I'm not going to address anything of what I just witnessed there. Instead, I'm going to read out the clue, which is from chat. Hide and seek.
Oh, I feel like wasn't this a clue before?
Quite possibly.
But it's kind of both.
A thinker.
I feel like...
Now, as physical is the act of hiding.
Yeah.
Seeking.
It's kind of mental.
It's a mental.
But you're running
That's
all
why
around trying to find them.
That's why I'm thinking like a little blip, you know, maybe like a
Which
like
direction?
a 20-degree turn to physical, because it's definitely more physical. Like,
But it's not very physical.
yeah.
It's a hide and seek is a thinking man's game.
Yeah. I mean, I remember as
You
a
do
kid,
this to age me, don't you?
you know, I came up with some great hiding spots. They looked at me and they said this is the greatest hiding spot.
All right.
That's enough of that.
All right.
But also, when you're hiding, you gotta think and
All right.
ponder about what's.
I did only read one clue, to be fair. I can read.
Well, let's hear some more.
Yes.
more, Mark.
I will read one more from Jeremy. He says, "Big chess," meaning the 4-foot tall like chess things that you see at
Oh, so it's definitely on the mental side then.
at amusement stores.
I think
or
it's like
whatnot.
I think we just
Right
got
in
to
the
mirror
middle.
this. You think it's right here? I was thinking more like here.
Big chess. You gotta think about your moves, but you gotta move that big old
heavy.
piece.
Not
I
necessarily
still
the
feel
one
like
from Harry Potter.
I still
'cause they
feel
move
like we need a
themselves.
little bit of physical on it.
And kill
Maybe
you.
take her a little more towards center.
There's one dead center.
See, if it was just normal chess, like a
Then, yeah.
Superman's chess,
All mental.
but it's big chess.
It's big chest.
And hide and seek, that's a physical activity.
Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of there.
I think this is a middle play.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you want to lock in middle?
Sure.
Lock it in the middle.
Okay. Let's reveal it then.
Oh,
Yeah, we considered hide and seek to be more mental activity because it's
stupid?
less about
yeah, like
Come on,
why?
man.
less about chasing, more about like I found you. It's not hide and go seek tag. It's
What
just
do you
hide and
mean?
seek.
As the seeker, you're doing nothing but wandering around looking for these people.
But as the hider, you're thinking a bunch about
No,
where
it's
to
an
hide.
endurance game.
As the what?
It's an endurance game.
It is.
It's an endurance game.
I mean, I didn't get found once for like 2 hours.
That's
Okay,
endurance.
apparently I was wrong. When Jeremy said big chess, he didn't mean the big chess sets. He literally meant the Harry Potter one. I think he should have said Harry Potter chess if that was the
What?
case. But I don't know if that would have changed anything. Well, it is fine. We are still at an amazing score right now of 18 with 2 cards left.
2 cards left.
2 cards left. Look, slight hiccup, it's nothing. We're gonna rebound.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Yep, let's do it.
Better hot, better cold.
Ooh. There's a lot of avenues you could go with this one. I like this one. Better hot, better cold. Mix up that board, and Corey, let's reveal. What are we working with? All right, we are aiming for that 4 right there on the range of better hot, better cold. Interesting, interesting. Memorize that placement. We had a miss last round, but we're gonna make up for it this round. Corey, close up that board. We're gonna start deliberating. Pizza is middle. I agree, but pizza definitely is better hot. They would never inch it over to the cold side if it was pizza. Yeah, what pushes them a little cold? What about some kind of like pastry? I don't know, pastries are better hot too. There's a lot of things that are better hot. What the hell is better cold?
I'm like a pirate. I could plunder.
Sushi has been suggestion. Oh, but that's definitely better cold. That might be too far. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Sushi has been suggestion. Donut after drinking coffee. After drinking hot coffee.
Oh no.
It's a little bit too much qualifier. I do like donut though. Like donut's never better hot. You definitely want. I think donut's actually really good. Sushi needs to be colder though, unless it's like tempura. I could say tempura sushi. Does that work?
Tempura's hot.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't know what these words mean then. Donut can be hot fresh. Well, let's do donut and sushi. Maybe it'll balance itself out towards cold. I think we go for it. All right. We are going to go with 2 hints here. One from chat, one from the tech booth. The hint from chat is going to be a donut after coffee. And the hint from tech is going to be sushi.
Sushi. Better cold.
Like sushi, but it's not like freezing cold.
Sushi.
I'd say like 50.
Sashimi.
Maybe like 50.
You want a nice
40, 50
cool
degrees.
frosting to bite into on that donut, and you want a nice cool shrimp. Like a
Yeah. Honestly, I have
Crispy
no
Kreme.
counterpoint.
Krispy Kreme.
What kind of donuts do you like?
I've always been a coffee roll kind of guy.
I'm a strawberry frosted with some sprinkles.
I'm a basic man. I like my chocolate with sprinkles.
Chocolate sprinkles a classic. That's probably
It
my
is.
number 2.
I still eat it. With glazed is good, you know.
In my older age, I've started to like the old-fashioned donut.
What is the just a straight
Oh,
donut?
I like the old-fashioned donuts
Dude,
too. I have to
no.
admit.
Like a just straight donut.
Yeah.
No,
Well, here's the
nothing.
No
secret.
glaze, no.
Here's the secret. I like all donuts.
I was gonna
except,
say,
like,
Mark's
lemon.
checklist of whether or not he likes a donut is there sugar in it? Yes. Oh.
Oh, so he's like a meth addict.
And it's really it's
With sugar,
something
yeah.
he could eat with his hands because it's not too nasty.
I think he would disagree with you.
Well, he would still probably use a fork and knife, but
Yeah,
in theory, it
Mark-
wouldn't be too bad.
Mark is a big fork and knife guy for everything. I could hand him
Yeah.
like a single leaf.
I mean, have you
a leaf.
seen me eat donuts with a fork and knife? Because I do eat them that way.
I've seen you eat chips
Are you
with a fork and
serious?
knife.
Yeah,
Why?
because
Let's not get into this.
yeah, let's not get into
We
this.
don't have enough time to cover this.
All right.
I don't like getting stuff on my
We locked in
hands.
there.
I think so.
Yeah,
Locked in.
I don't think it could be much better.
Don't think it'd be much better. Okay,
better
if you're on
move.
agreement, let's reveal. It's a tricky prompt and a tricky placement.
Yar.
That's nonsense. Like, why would you want room temperature sushi? Who gave the sushi comment?
Ben,
What the fuck?
Ben gave
Nobody's
the sushi.
saying freezing.
I mean,
you want
I-
it to be cold.
I typically eat sushi at like room temperature. I feel.
Slightly cooler than tepid.
And
tepid.
Dylan,
I don't eat
it's
sushi,
it's
so-
really hard to name something that's best at slightly under
What do you
room temperature.
say for that? Wise guy.
Wise guy.
He's got a
It's
he's got a
revenge.
point.
It's a tough one. Look, it's okay. It's okay. We are still at 18 and we have one card left. Is that correct?
Beautiful.
Yeah, one card.
One card left. Make it count. We are at 18. We are doing great still. Jesse in chat says L. That's okay. Well, come on, man. Look, this one's gonna be the winner. This one's gonna be a 4. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna get that 24 and up.
We are going to do, Mark, for the final potential card
you.
of the night. Normal thing to own, weird thing to own.
I was about to say it, and I thought better of it.
I'm not going to elaborate on that.
We need to have a swear jar, but it's a jar for every time someone says that's a thinker.
It's a thinker.
No, because I'm the only one gonna be penalized for
And
that.
you're going to fun craft you for the next 3 months.
I'm just not gonna think.
All right. Reveal the board. Normal thing to own. Weird thing to own. We are aiming for that for right there. I think their
hear
mics
that
are muted,
pirate
but they
one more
keep
time.
yarring at us.
Yar.
It's not muted. We can hear those yars.
I need help.
I know.
Normal thing to
gotta get me away
own.
from
Weird
the
thing to
pirate.
own. We are aiming for that 4. We need it to be a 4 to keep this game going. Put on your thinking caps. Corey, cover up the board.
Gonna be a thinker.
You know who
It's
that
gonna
Quarter in
be
the
a
jar.
thinker.
Quarter in the jar.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's hop into it. Getting so many in the middle. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Okay. What's exactly in the middle between normal and weird for things to own, but like an inch over to the normal side? Condoms. That's not bad. That's not a bad one. Definitely relatively normal. I think that's a pretty good one. What else within that vein? A vibrator. Location-based keychain. Yeah, your comment got flagged. Sorry about that. A touristy keychain. Okay, I'm gonna read the not flagged comment and a location-based tourist keychain. I think that's fair enough. All right, let's hop into it. We have 2 hints, both from chat. We are going to go with first condoms, and second a location-based keychain. So like a commemorative touristy keychain.
See, that's pretty.
I think
like
that's definitely
normal.
I think that's definitely on the normal side.
It's normal.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being protected.
Yeah.
I guess I'll read the flagged comment as well. There was one comment that was similar in vein, but got flagged by the spam bot. A vibrator was the other one.
Well,
PG-13.
it's not normal to own in the case of the males here.
Hey.
Hey, let's pump the brakes.
You don't know.
You don't know my
All
proclivities.
sorts of types of people.
You don't know my proclivities.
Yeah.
proclivity.
Yeah.
So I think
He
it'd
is
definitely
the
be on the
butt
normal side, but it's see, because like you have a first of all, you really don't own a condom. You have a condom and then you use it.
I mean, but you do own them. They are in your
Oh,
In a
possession.
sense, but it's like I own a cookie, but like
yeah.
it's
Are you
it's
saying
a
that-
consumable, you know. But that's
you're
besides
like
the
you're
point.
can't
like
read all
blowing through
those.
condoms like cookies.
Don't read too into this, John.
This is not an
But-
analogy for scrutiny.
A keychain you do own.
You do, but it's like definitely not everybody owns one of those like specialized keychains. Like it's like
Yeah, but it's not weird to own that.
no, I'm not saying it's weird, but I'm not
feel
saying
like
it's
on,
common.
It's on the same level as like having a shot glass. Like you go to San Francisco, like, oh, I want this shot glass to commemorate
I'd put it like
travel.
I'd put it
Not
like
reading that one either.
Oh boy.
because also normally a lot of
I
times
don't know if it'd be that far. I think it'd be farther. I think it maybe.
I don't know because not everybody like always keeps condoms. Some people just go out and get them when they need them.
This isn't
You know what
gonna
I
be
mean?
a 4. I know that. May as well.
I definitely think it's a little
hay-
more up.
The haze
but,
in the barn. Yeah.
You know, I'll let you guys.
I'd probably bring it a little up too. I would.
You can.
Okay.
You're right, I won't.
I'm kind of
Chat's giving me more bad hints.
just saying at this point.
No.
Oh.
Not those times, man.
Save them for afterwards.
I'll save him for after. See him after stream.
All right.
Are you locked in there?
Let's slide it. Let's send it. We're sending it.
All right. Potential last clue of the night. Normal thing to own. Weird thing to own. Let's reveal it.
But like, how?
It was a
how is
middling
it
one.
even slightly weird to own a condom?
It's technically not. It's technically on the normal side.
Yeah.
But like I said, not everybody just has them. A lot of people just go out when they need them or when
It's-
they think they're gonna need them.
It's taboo to kind of like talk about owning it.
Why
So
is it
that's not
taboo
what
to
we're
talk-
talking. We're not talking
I
about
feel
taboo.
like I feel like it's a pretty normal
Fair.
thing.
Fair
Honestly,
enough.
it should be like pretty.
But the keychain is what really is throwing me off for here, because it's like,
Yeah.
why is that?
I'd say that the keychain would be like here-ish. 'Cause do you own a keychain from a place that
Well,
you've
I
been?
mean, I
Yeah.
guess.
Do you own a keychain from a place that you've been?
I don't like keychains.
Okay, I also
Well-
do not own a keychain from a place I've been.
Whether or not you own a keychain, that was the final round, bringing the score to 18.
We
for
actually
the
didn't get
finale.
another point after I said that, by the way.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. 18 is still great though. Let's read the official rule book to see what an 18 gets us. It says, "You won!" Exclamation point! You won!
That's it. I'm hanging my-
Guys,
You won!
I think I'm gonna need to lay down for like a couple days after this stream.
Yeah, I'm
How
sweating
long
like
did
a
this one
dog.
actually kick for? How long?
Hours of my life, years of my life have been
What
taken
time
off.
is it now?
Jesse, I
Wow,
can
it
delete
is
your comment.
10:01.
What? 10:01.
That's
Is it 10:01 already? Well,
wild.
thank you for joining us,
year.
everyone. We went a little bit later than intended, but it was a lot of fun.
Thank
Everyone
you,
did
chatters.
great.
Go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thank you, chatters.
Go
If you're not
subscribe,
subscribed
please.
to the YouTube, please subscribe. It makes a really big difference.
50
We post
subscribers
awesome
for playing
content.
Fortnite.
you get
Our
my
Halloween
you get my
special.
deformed toenail.
Our
Nope,
Halloween
stop saying that,
special
please,
is
I beg you.
going
Form
live
thumbnail.
tomorrow. If you missed the Halloween special or want to watch it again, go subscribe to our YouTube. It would mean a lot. Woo! Good night, everyone. That's all we have for
Yeah.
you. Thank you to our guests. Thank you, John. Thank you,
Yarr.
Austin. And thank
Yeah.
you, Corey, for being here as usual. Good night.
Yarr.
Jesus, your hands are